What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Golly. Hello, Supersonic. And hello, Blanco. Good to see you guys. We are, good golly. So I switched scenes because today was PNG Tuber Day, right? Like, so we're doing PNG Tuber Day. And I'm like, oh, cool, PNG Tuber Day. I switch over to PNG Tuber mode. And I'm like, oh, no, I forgot to set up the scenes for PNG Tuber mode. Fiddlesticks. So then I decided, oh, well, you know what? We'll just do like normal because I can't do the vertical stream, etc., etc. And now we're on here. And it's like, I couldn't do the vertical anyway because it's broken and it lost it. And I have no way to get it back. And that makes me crazy. Because, like, honestly, where did it go? I can't even right click it to make it come back. Like there's no refresh, there's no nothing. It's just gone. Which makes it kind of frustrating, which is ironic because I worked so hard to get to this, and I deleted everything and I finally came back around to it, and I'm like, okay, it works. I got it to work, yay! And then and I was asking Chrono for help. And because Chrono had got it downloaded and did all the stuff and went through all the pain, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I get it installed. I'm like, hey, Chrono, I got it installed. And Chrono responds with, oh, I just got rid of it. I'm going back to Atom. And I'm like, what? You're killing me, man. And because it's buggy, because it's a beta, and I get it. It's beta and buggy, which is fine. I thought I knew all the bugs. I thought I'd gotten through with all the bugs. I thought I'd adapted to the bugs. But as soon as I see it completely lost their vertical stream, that's very frustrating. Like, I'm still multi-streaming on X and YouTube and Twitch, obviously, because I'm, yeah. But when it comes to TikTok, I wanted to be able to stream on TikTok. I don't think you can do can you do horizontal on TikTok? I actually don't know. I'm gonna before I do anything, I'm gonna Google that. Can you stream horizontally on TikTok? For eligible creators using the TikTok Studio app, here's the option to do, vertically and horizontally. Hey, you can do both? Well, why don't I just do that then? Can you just turn it? Yeah, all right. It's like how to do, obviously there's a bunch of
everything you need to know about how to do landscape mode on TikTok.
Just everything, eh?
I'm
just
show
all
you
the
how to
things.
use it.
I think I could figure it out myself. Thank you very much for teaching me how to tip my phone over 90 degrees. I can figure that out. I'm good.
Hello there.
Hey, Wiser. Good to see you, man. So yeah, okay. I guess I could have started on TikTok. All I got to do is decide I'm not going to do vertical, which I definitely wanted to do vertical, and I got some compliments on my vertical, and I want to do vertical on YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't know. What I don't want to do is put my big fat face on there, or only the game or whatever, and especially if it's going to lose it. I don't know, man. What do you do? I think what you could do, if you're gonna, it's funny because I have this new sticker on my monitor, given to me by the lovely Ukulele for Worship, that says "Talk to me before you overthink it," and it's such a good advice right now because my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour trying to figure out the solution. So the solution would be that I rebuild all the vertical, and then I import the PNG tuber scenes into this one overlay, right? The normal one. And so instead of having it like two different profile setups, I have just the one, and then that way I can just scroll down, boop, and it's PNG Tuber Day, and it's fine, and then vertical is happy. But then I'd have to literally rebuild, or that. Although it's just, I don't know, man. It's so gone. I might be able. I can maybe email or text. Stream Elements has actually been really good at getting back through Twitter chat. Like I contacted them, and I'm like within sometimes within a couple hours they get back to me with no, I can't help you, but at least they said something. It's nice. to be told, you know, that it's hopeless, instead of keeping me on edge. She's like, no, we don't know how to do that. We don't know how to fix that. We still haven't figured that out. We'll get back to you. 2 weeks later. You could probably download it now. Nope. You know, like, have you tried just deleting everything? All of it? Just straight up blowing your computer to smithereens and starting from scratch? I'm like, no, I haven't. I haven't thought of that because that's stupid. And I don't want to do that. And so I tried to figure out some kind of middle ground where I was able to kind of move all the files over and then get the new OBS in there, and it's all right. It's working. Sorta, kinda, some places. So today we're just gonna play a game. We're just playing games today. Nothing special, nothing crazy. And maybe they'll release, I should send them a tweet at some point. I'm sure I'll remember later. I don't even need to write it down because I'll be sitting here thinking about it the entire stream. That's just how I roll, baby. And you just lucky you're not me. I just be thankful that you're not me, because there's a lot going on upstairs that doesn't need to be there. Hopefully your life is simpler than mine and your thoughts are more linear. Good golly. You remember back in the day they made these word clouds? You ever seen a word cloud? It's kind of an old thing. It used to be on like blogs. It used to be on like it was art for a while. It would generate words that were the size of however often that they occurred, and then they were smaller based on you know, like how little they were used. And so if you did like a word cloud of all your tags for your blog, you'd have like, you know, the big topic you always talk about and then little topics all around. It usually looked pretty cool. Word clouds are cool. And so my brain is right now is a word cloud. It's just all the words are right there. Some are bigger than others. And I don't think the biggest one is stream. Right now. The biggest one, I think it just says vertical. And I'm just trying to like pat that down and shrink it and see if I can find another way to pay attention to the chat in there instead. So today we're going to be playing Wuthering Waves. I am not going to play this again next week. This is just because I started the story. I feel like we should finish the story together. It's a wonderful update. I like playing with my friends. But on Monday I had an idea, and I'd love to get your guys' feedback on it. And it is that, what if I try to play through the Final Fantasy VII remake, like the first one that they brought out, again before the Rebirth? When does Final Fantasy Rebirth come out? February 29th, right? On PC. February 29th, on PC, sorry, on PC. January 23rd, right? So theoretically, hi Jones. Actually, there's the guy who cares. So theoretically, if I do start on Monday, which Monday would be what, the 13th, I'd have 8 streams, maybe 8 streams. Let's take a look. The month. Today's the 9th, so I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, the 8th stream, 23rd, would be when it comes out. So that's kind of cool. The last day it would come out. And then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 streams, 2 hours per stream, maybe 4 on the end. So that's like 14 hours of the story. And I think Final Fantasy is longer than that. How long to beat Final Fantasy remake? Depends on if you're any good at the game or not. Yeah, I figured. If you focus on the main objectives, takes about 32 hours. 32 hours divided by it's 8. What would that be? 32 to 4. I could do it if I just didn't do anything else. So that's my idea. I don't have many ideas. How long to beat? Yeah, what's your skill? Exactly. So if you do the side quests, it asks 30 more. If you want 100% it, it's 70%. I'm like, yeah, or 70 hours. And 86 hours to 100% it. There you go. And I'm like, yeah, but like, I suck. So let's just multiply 25 to 30% on top of that. But I'm pretty sure, tell me if I'm wrong here, Jones. I'm pretty sure that if I restart Final Fantasy VII Remake, because I've already beat it once. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because I already beat it once, I get to keep my character, right? So I should be able to just walk through the first bunch of levels like they're not even standing there. Am I correct? Because I know there's New Game Plus, and you can like replay levels. But if you New Game Plus right from the start, are they going to start you from scratch? I talked to Snack Girl about birthday stream. She said she's totally into it. So her birthday is coming up. Doot. So it would be next Thursday. Would be that. So I've talked to her about it. You want to do it a birthday stream on your birthday? You want to do it on the Thursday before? Like, what do you want to do? She, like, we'll see what she wants to do because she's got school and things like that. Oh, but she's very flexible and she's way ahead in school, so it's like she could if she wanted to. So, but yeah, she wants to and I want to, and we had a lot of fun because she was she just played Celeste, like speedrun Celeste. We were just watching her speedrun Celeste, and it was great. Nope. High school grade. Well, she's in a bunch of grades all at once. 30 hours for the main story, and I think I can New Game Plus it too. So if I New Game Plus it, and just kind of brap through, it should take less time, right? Should take less time, and I think I could set it to easy mode, right? Because I want to remind myself of the story. I think that does it have an easy mode? I can't remember. Does Final Fantasy? Hey, Ukulele Worship.
Congratulations, Ukulele for Worship. You are the first person to enter the chat and have been first 2 times.
7 Remake have what was the question? Have easy mode. Final Fantasy has an easy mode. Okay, there you go. So you set it to easy mode. The game has save files. Yeah. And I've made it all the way through. So if I walk through New Game Plus and set it to easy mode, it should be the cutscene show. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't even take that long. In fact, we could probably just go onto YouTube and find a cutscene mega compilation and just watch that and do that in a day, and then we're fine. Like you're in easy mode mostly because of impatience. Yeah, there you go. See, and it's when we get to the 23rd, when it comes out on PC, then I'm gonna be able to. Then I can kick into it and it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll be able to actually be able to see. Remember the story and get into it, that kind of stuff. So that's where my brain is at. Also, I want a consistent game. Like, I've been kind of bouncing back and forth all over the place for a little while. Doing Nikki and doing Woo-Wah and then doing some other stuff in Minecraft. And so if we can be consistent, then I'll know what I'm doing, and I don't have to sit here and look at you guys and go, hey, you want to do a poll to see what I'm doing next? Because my brains don't work anymore. I'll just know what I'm doing. Oh, this is the snowstorm flavored Rogue, and golly, it's tasty. That's really good. It's top tier. And that's true. It's true, Jones. Yeah. I would have to do some side quests because there's no way I am letting her look like a homeless person getting married when I send her off to the brothel. She needs to look good. Okay? She needs to look good. Or am I taking her from the brothel and putting her into an indentured servitude? I can't remember, but it's not. But she should at least look nice, right? Come on, a girl's got to look nice no matter what, even if you're going into potential death, being about to slide around a sewer. We can throw some mods in there. Why don't we do that? We'll throw some mods in there too, and then we'll have her in, because you can do that. You can have her in the dress, like in the actual that really super fancy dress. You can go and get a download of it, and you can make it do that. Like, you can literally have her in the dress all game instead of just that one part. Do 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 doodly do 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 be do. It's funny. It's having a really hard time keeping track of X. Like it's literally multi-chat is not working for X, which is kind of a, whatever. I don't care. It's Thursday. We did a big long week. If you were here, we had a lot of content this week. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I feel like I was a good boy. I earned the right to be able to play some video games on Thursday. Today I had to get up super early. It was 8. I had to get up at like 7:45 in the morning for my class at 8. But fortunately, my class at 8 is in the basement, so I just had to find coffee and then slither into the basement. But then they wanted me to talk about stuff, and it I wasn't quite ready. There was a lot going on that in life, and I was just kind of tired and whatnot. And they're like, okay, let's talk about your father. And I'm like, okay. And so we're in a class, and I knew we were coming because I have homework and I have to do the homework and kind of pray about stuff and think about stuff and talk about stuff with God, and then you go to class, you learn a bit more, and then you talk with your classmates, your small group. And so I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to happen, but I'm fine. How was your relationship with your dad? It was good. Like, do you have any trauma from it? No. Was he always there for you? Yes. I'm sorry, I can't participate in this discussion. There are other traumas in my life. We can get around to other ones, but unfortunately, not that one. So we're doing, because it's actually an interesting class. So we did a year of not a year. We did a semester. I don't know how many weeks, 4 weeks, I guess you'd call it, whatever, a chunk, a chapter on how to hear from God, and then a chapter, another 4 weeks on now that you can hear from God and you've met the Holy Spirit better. What now? What do you do with that information? What do you do when you with the Holy Spirit relationship? How do you grow? And then the next one is let's talk about your emotional issues. I forgot, to be honest, Savior. I didn't remember. I thought about it last night. I thought about it this week, and I completely forgot.
It's very much my companion now.
I literally forgot. I'm sorry. Can't do it. In my defense, as I was saying, my brains are all used up this week. Ow! Hit a post. Dang nabbit. Didn't want to hit a post. We're gonna do this again. Alright, good. That's not where I wanted to go. I don't want to go that way. I did it. First try. But fear not, Supersonic. We will be doing Weird Thursday. Relaxing game Thursday, where I know Wuthering Waves is the most popular game on my stream. I get it. I'm the only one who likes it. But you know what? This is the last time you have to look at it for a very long time, because once we do this companion story, there's no more content. I will have used it up. The rest of it's just other stuff. You gotta play what you like. But you also, I think, as a professional streamer who is supposed to be doing this, to build community and whatnot, if the whole community is like, I don't know, I don't want to watch that, then you got to take at least that into consideration, right, man? It's you gotta, and I'm trying to. It's just we just did a big update. It's kind of cool. It's important for me to do what I like, do what I enjoy. It's got story. There's voice acting, so it's not like you're not watching me beat on monsters while I put my numbers from 1 to 0.1 or 1.1. I did a lot of the sad series. I put together the sad series. I did a bunch of it, and got to the end of that season. You know what I mean? Got to the end of that season, and after, I think what killed it officially was when my friend Samus said, yeah, you made me cry for 3 straight hours today because of your stream. It was so sad. And I thought, you know what? I might not be accomplishing
the world around me.
what I want to accomplish. if that's the response I'm getting. Let's find something else. So, yeah, we're... I don't know about if that's true. You guys don't seem very enthusiastic about Withering Waves. Has anybody even downloaded it since I started playing? Anybody? Probably not, right? Hi, River.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
Oh, last night I saw something interesting. So if you have Discord, which all of you do, because, you know, we're all nerds and gamers and whatnot. Every now and again in the bottom corner of Discord, it'll give you a little mission. You know, it'll say, play this game for 15 minutes and you'll get some stuff. Play this game for a little while, you get some stuff. I thought that meant that you have to play, like show it in your Discord, like do a video of it. It doesn't mean that. All you have to do is play the game for 15 minutes with Discord running. Like hit accept. I accept the mission. I will now go play Withering Waves for 15 minutes. And I did. And then I got free stuff. They're doing it right now, I think, for Genshin. So like it's worth it's worth it. If you're gonna play it anyway, you may as well do it, right? Game to life videos? Well, yeah, I like those too. I like those too. I'm all over the map, man. You know how it works. You're just kind of chasing your tail and trying to figure stuff out. Like I said, I'm still trying to work on what my content will be for 2025. Which is why I did the poll. That's why I've been, you know, we're thinking about you know, all the stuff I'm gonna do. You know, how's it gonna work with the sponsorships, and how's it gonna work with the, you know, with the new games that are coming out, and how's it gonna work with community, how's it gonna work with Taco, how's it gonna work with collabs. All that stuff is still up in the air, right? And so I'm just kind of like, I'm hitting pause on that because, you know, also life is happening, and so that takes a lot of my brain power to figure out that or just process it. And then now I am gonna sit down at some point and make an annual plan, like a calendar plan, when the games are coming out and when the events are going to be and what we're going to be doing, when I need to prep. I'm going to try to emphasize content creation a lot more this year. My mission is to make more and better content, and which sounds silly to say, like I'm not trying to do that already. But what I mean is like there's a bunch of me a bunch of jobs that I'm supposed to do or can do. One of them is, you know, running around to different churches and denominations and conferences and stuff and talking. One of them is, you know, leading Taco and figuring out what's next for Taco and, you know, like doing Taco meetings and things like that. And another one is the stream, and another one is content creator. It's just time to do that. And so as I processed last year, I'm like, you know what? I used Taco, or I used speaking, or used as an excuse to not do content, I guess. Like basically it was like I should do these other things and I'm not, so I felt guilty, and I, you know, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buckle down and just kind of say no to some stuff so I can, like you said, put out the game to life stuff, so I can get the shorts going, so I can do stuff like that for one day a week. I think I'm just gonna do it on Friday or Saturday. I just kind of go, this is content creation day. I'll do the other stuff. I'll do the meetings, and I'll do the talking, and I'll do all that other stuff. God has still got me on the lazy river. I'm 99% sure, 199.9% sure that God is still has me in lazy river mode, where my job is to just abide right now, not push, not rush, not try to make the road go faster, and God will bring to me the speaking engagements that I need to do, and I'll just do that. Like, for example, I got a phone call, or I got an email yesterday. You guys know the magazine Faith Today? You ever heard of the magazine Faith Today? I got a message from one of the writers for Faith Today, and he wanted to do an article on Taco, right? I didn't set that up. I didn't do nothing with that. I don't know who, you know, like, I'm just like, so I'm gonna put that on let God take care of that, and I'm not gonna do that. If he wants me to speak places, enough people know what I do and whatnot, and I'll just keep doing what I can to be good. And because I want to make the content better, streaming and YouTube and shorts and stuff, I need to put a day. It needs a day, not like a couple hours here and there. That's what I'm doing. Hey, Paytona.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
I'm right here, man. You could ask.
Neither do I. Listen up.
acorn, sage, rosemary, thyme, parsley.
Okay. You got
Are
the
the
names
kids?
right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm Cat's Eye.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
Yes, I have been newly recruited. I'm very good at things.
So, what
Main
do you need?
character energy.
We are just about to
Is what I
wrap
bring
up
to
and
the
grab
table.
a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Strike up a conversation about pizza. Yeah, that one.
Margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Oh, jeepers. I don't know why her voice changed like that. She has such a nice... Rover, you have such a nice voice. There is no reason to go Valley Girl on these guys. You can stay and be who you are. You're good enough as you are.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
Okay. I don't think pizza is portable, but all right.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
This voice actor sounds like she's acting. It's really funny. That's so crazy. Interesting choice.
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Clues, you say? Did you recover the stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle
up,
in a
Ferric?
haystack, if you ask me.
Boss doesn't seem too worried. Is there a plan B? Maybe buy it on the black market?
Well,
Order
our
more pizza?
boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods.
This guy's voice is not well animated. That's funny. These guys are not main characters, but they're getting zoomed in on like they are.
Our
He's got
job is to
Muppet mouth.
follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told and do it well.
Ours is not to question why. Ours is but to do and die. No worries. You're not late. You always arrive precisely when you mean to. I totally get that. Glad you're here anyway, regardless of when you show up.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
I love that they went to every country in Europe and was like, let's just add all of the accents. I haven't heard a good German one yet. I want to hear a good German one. Das ist un Monster, Fraulein.
So they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something. It's a conspiracy. Let's kill him.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting. But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details.
Dumb as a stump, that one.
As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee.
Sandwich holds mustard, ma'am. I don't know what you're saying about Carlotta, but she is not a waitress.
I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy.
Did I snort into the...
I was even told he
I tried to
refused
mute
a
it.
bribe offered by a business associate during an operation.
Oh. No, I said, that is un Monster, Fraulein. That's a monster, girl.
The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Raguna.
Look, it's a creepy
Their
guy.
profit would never make him betray us.
The family
For
protects
now,
us.
more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle.
Captain Sus is doing a very good job of looking suspicious.
Shh!
Ooh,
still.
no butt. Poor guy.
See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
No. Oh, him. Without making a movement, you follow Carlotta's line of sight not far away. Partially hidden is a frequently glancing in your direction guy. He seems to be observing you and Carlotta. He does seem that. He's observing the snot out of us. You take me with you, go to Germany and trust... Oh, I don't know what to order. But I can hook you up with some people that do. You can go meet Averkillian and Lydgate. They will take you places, man. They're good people. Noticing your gaze, he immediately starts shuffling off in the direction of behind the pillar.
After him, quick.
I don't think that'll be a problem. Ah! Let's get him. Let's get him. Get back here, old man. I will wreck you. Yeah, no, I can catch him. I can actually fly. Old man gonna pass out. Wouldn't be a shame if he had a heart attack. Those are some deep cheekbones. Give the guy a sandwich. Somebody get this guy a sandwich.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
That's intimidating. Lederhosen. Yeah, I want Lederhosen and I want schnitzel. You gotta get some schnitzel. You're 60 pity. Oh, you look. I just hope for the best, man.
These old creepy bones of mine. Did I offend you?
Yes.
Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
Oh, got some spice. All right, calm down. Just at a glance, you can tell we're Montellis. I can't tell if that's good or bad.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members.
This one here, or the guy?
He's no longer one of us.
Sure, they spotted you because they heard creak. Yeah, it was the bones. That was it. Curse these bones of mine. They're creaking all over the place, not allowing me to escape.
Right, old Duncan?
Oh, she remembers. Oh, that's dangerous. Hey, got my Thursday voice on. All right.
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory.
Uh-huh.
It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I'm looking at Carlotta's dress right now, and it flares. Right, if you look at the back like this, and it flares like this in the front. Normally, you would need I had the word in my head. What are those called? Busset? No, that's the butt thing. Starts with a P. Anyway, you need a bunch of fabric underneath there, you know, and to hold it. But she's not. So like just it's either ironed that way, starched that way, or she has a constant breeze, going straight up. And I don't. It looks very breezy.
I will never forget that
the way it
stormy
moves.
night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
I hear that, brother. You say one thing, but you're doing another. Like, you say you're tired, but then you ran.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
Did they change voice actors? Did they give her helium? Is she to have way too much coffee right before this recording? Something happened to this voice actor here. Chat knows Kristen and Jay. He played too much Nicky when he's... I have always been a fashionista of the video game variety. I enjoy the clothes. Sometimes I don't comment on them because I'm worried you guys are going to call me creepy. What are you looking at the dress for? Because I like clothes. Like that bow? That's cool. That's a good bow.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, What did you hope to find?
I don't know what's more intimidating. If she was like, what were you looking for? Or like that really calm pacing, you know, like one of those. I don't know which one's more intimidating, but I'd imagine that they are equally so depending on the receiver.
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess?
Even her
Hoping
sleeves
to
flare.
find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace.
Much appreciated, Ferric. Thanks for the clarity.
I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing.
Uh-oh. You better not try to punch Carlotta. She will shoot you in the face with a gun, with like 9 guns.
Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Is that why you left the family? Because your kid's an idiot?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands
good
the
view.
bravery to face uncertainty. No
keep
great
showing her
endeavor
face.
is without its perils.
It's creepy. You know what I mean? See, out of context, man, they keep showing that character's face. I'd really want to see what's going on under that skirt. Is not what you want to hear from your Christian streamer without context. The context is the flow. Never mind.
So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy.
Those ruby heels are very cool too. I like those. This is a really good character design. Like, I know that there's a, you know, there's an anime sort of whatever Genshin sort of character design. That's how it works. But some are better than others. When me late was my dog was laying next to me on the couch snoring. Not the loud snoring, but oh, the cute soft snoring, and you didn't want to. Oh, that's nice. See, you're nice. That's nice.
The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable.
That's what I'm saying. See, you don't know the context. Now I'm in trouble with Beardsley. He thinks I'm a creep. I'm not a creep. It's science. I'm looking for the physics. I want to know the physics. It's math. I'm a nerd. This is a math question. It had nothing to do with nothing.
But
Look at her
within
hair.
the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything
for
but
science.
his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Ooh, I took a whole step forward. Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Oh, there's a name. Dude, might be the most mysterious mystery name I've ever heard in my life. How do you know he's not creepy? A creepy nerd? Because I'm not, okay? It's I'm not a creep, I'm a nerd. Turn around, it's for science. The picture of like a mustachioed guy with like binoculars. Nah.
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them. Let alone
That would be
talk to
t-shirt
them.
of the day. Yeah. T-shirt of the day. Beardsley nailed it. T-shirt of the day.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
The library. But probably not. Can't head to the most reliable source. There's a building in the way. Ah. Did you see the birthday meme I tagged you on? I think so, yeah. Why won't you let me fly? Let me fly. I will sit in this bathtub. Let's go. Come on. This is how I travel if you're not going to let me fly. It's the only way to go. We'll get there. Eventually. Coming. Almost there. Why your kids keep you locked in the basement? The basement life is a life I chose, okay? I didn't choose the basement life. The basement life chose me. TV. So big. I like big TVs. Where am I going? Whoops. Splash. That sounds like what I would do in real life. Hey, it's you, Splash!
This is the place.
I am a peacock. You gotta let me fly. I am worthy. From the old guy they're afraid to take it to public. I won't go into public. Because if I go into public, I'll look like this guy in the back there. See that guy in the back right here? That's me with my kids. And they're like, where's the music, Dad? I'm like, there's no music. The music's in my head. Can you stop that, Dad? No. You let me outside? You make me go? I'm gonna walk like this.
She may not be here, but I have my ways of reaching her people.
Dude, if you could market these things. So the way, Beardsley, the way I was doing it was I was trying to use sticker U. What the heck? Redbubble. There's a site called Redbubble. And so what I did is I would take the designs, like the t-shirt ideas that were generated AI or that we'd come up with on screen, and then make those, use a piece of software that makes the resolution a lot better, and then throw them up onto Redbubble and just stick them on there. Because at Redbubble, what it'll do, you just have to upload the graphic, and you can put it on like everything. Pillows and blankets and shower curtains and canvas and t-shirts and hats. It just does it. And all you have to do is upload the picture. And then you got a little system where you kind of make sure you put it in the right spot. You know, you can't just throw it up there and walk away. But like all said and done, it takes a solid 20 minutes to put it on there. And if you add the graphic, maybe within an hour. So like if you want a little scratch on the side, starting a Redbubble page, or if I guess you could do like the Stream Elements swag or something like that, but it's worth it. The reason I stopped is because it was a lot to keep up with, because I was doing a bunch of them, and because I'm now partnered with Sword Dog, and I didn't want to have like some kind of weird competition shirt thing. So if you want to make a little bit of scratch, by all means.
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks.
You're gonna make the "I'm not a creep, I'm a nerd" with "It's for Science" on the back shirt. You can, right? That's what I'm saying, is that it's easy to do. You just go grab any kind of AI generator, and or Canva for that matter. Canva could do that.
Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
Ooh, let's keep drinking as we have a conversation.
Yes.
What a great idea.
This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions.
We're literally gonna not be able to finish this conversation if everything we say has to be done by 2 shots.
With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here.
Scarlet Velvet is a great name.
So all that remains is to order
Can't get
the
over
right
it.
drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Sure. Okay.
Greetings. What will it be today?
Orange juice and WD-40 mixed with a scoop of Tabasco sauce and chocolate ice cream. Send that message.
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Or that,
Scarlet Velvet.
with her name in it.
An uncommon
That
choice.
could work.
Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Well, that was easy. What is whooshing so hard? Is it you? Stop whooshing. Hello, obsessed man. There's the ordinary bartender. Here's the joyous man. We know that he's been having a conversation, if you know what I mean. Where am I going now? Oh, I'm talking to everybody. Hey, ordinary bartender. What's your deal? Ask him for drink options. Hand him the scarlet. No, that won't work. If you hand it back to the bartender, that's not going to work. Who are we going to go to? We're going to go to the joyous man. He was the farthest away. I know how video games work.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love.
Calm down, buddy.
I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Gross. Let's not talk to this guy.
But this amber drink, a deadly poison, or a healing tonic?
Hey, my guy. How you doing over there?
No,
you all right?
leave me be. Don't bother me.
Might not have been that guy. I may have
Avoid.
chosen wrong.
The endless void has consumed me. I
Okay.
want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I?
Wow, that was he's no longer the joyous man, is he?
Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Is he? I think he might be actually high as a kite. This is not. For a moment, you sense a pair of eyes on you from where you picked up your drink, but as you turn to look, the eyes fade away.
Let's go. Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
Clearly. Let's try again. I'm going to steal your iPad, though, if you don't mind. Wait. Give me your iPad. No, never mind. You don't deserve an iPad. Obsessed man, what's your deal?
Kirsch,
The weird superhero
whiskey,
name.
and cherry tomatoes.
Tomato.
Does it mean revenge?
Probably.
Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
It's a secret too terrifying to speak of, and I'll have you not mention it,
Wait,
sir.
Wait, maybe I'm not ready for this. Forget it. I don't want to know.
Wow, nerves of steel, this one.
Imperator above, I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this.
I bet this is real. Like, it sounds like a thing people would do in, like, the the World War II and stuff, is have, like, a secret drink code in whatnot. It's probably a thing. What grand schemes occupy your time? Nervous one.
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
With that in mind, the same drink or even the same object can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
My super villain name is the color of my shirt. Get the closest object to your left. I am red. No, I'm gray. What color am I shirt? Gray eye cleaner rag. Terrifying. Terrifying. Hey, Jace One, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're playing more anime. We're having a little bit of gotcha time. You feel a gaze from where you got your drink. It vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time.
I'm a
Mind
gold
if I ask you a
coach.
question?
You have a gold shirt on? How do you have a gold shirt on?
Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Oh, I did. I did need to talk to the bartender. My first instinct was correct, and then I doubted it. Why do I doubt myself? I'm always
got here
right.
quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Is it? Wow. Mysteries are confusing. Let's talk to the bartender. Ask him for hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon. Hi, you know that drink you gave me? Here.
Anything else I can get you?
Enemy hit Taco Cat.
Or is there a
All right,
problem
rock
with the
and roll.
drinks?
No, we are here for you. We've come to destroy you. Please don't resist.
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover.
Hey, worked on
The
me.
least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you.
That whoosh sound is getting old.
So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis.
Good news! I'm not one.
The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight. We can talk.
It's rumored that
With my
Scarlet Velvet's
sword.
decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not.
Clearwall?
So
Heck is
let's
Clearwall.
talk.
Huh? This guy here, he found his groove back. Good for him.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
Aha!
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed...
He's the joyful guy, but when you talk to him, not so much. He's having a full-blown existential crisis as a drunken fool. Probably opium also. He's kind of a mess. But when you look at him from a distance, he seems to be fine. He's not, though.
Go to Whisperwind Haven after
Hi, Samus.
this. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Whisper what now? I hope there's a blue dot. There is a blue dot. 883. That's a long ways. I can't even fly there because I can't jump off anything. Let's try jumping. I might be able to pull it off. Oh, let's go! I like flying. This is like the best part of the game right now. I'm just digging it. Unfortunately, you don't get to go far, but it's still fun. Woohoo! Isn't that cool? It's not pilot steering though, which kind of super bugs me. It should be pilot steering, you know, where down is up and up is down, but it's not, and it's kind of confusing to my poor little monkey brain.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus.
I was gonna say that.
What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
I like pilot steering because I used to play my favorite game for a long time was A10 Tank Killer, and it's Flight Simulator. And so I always, I'm always kind of partial. If I'm gonna fly something, I want to fly pilot. It makes more sense to me. It's a brain that doesn't like the right way of doing things. I don't like up being up. I like up being down.
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
That's Scarlet Velvet. I have complaints. She is neither Scarlet nor Velvet, which I guess she's a spy. So that makes sense. I take it back.
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open.
There it is. The health and wealth gospel in a summary. If you willingly part with your wealth and devotion and give it to the bad pastor man, you will get forgiveness and God will love you more. That is bad theology, oh Mr. Acolyte.
But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
And if you don't behave, you have to go to purgatory or some other bad place. No, leader.
The Order and the commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir.
That's a quote for the old people. No, leader.
The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city?
Yep, no cops.
Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
I think she might actually be British. I don't think she's faking it. Oh, do I have to kill you? Okay, fine. Hold on. 1 second.
Improvise. Running won't save you.
Oh no, there's more!
One last sound.
Loading.
Shadow descends.
Any more? I don't want to fight anymore. Leave me alone. At least I believe in the Church of Scientology.
The Montelli's
where the color cyan.
daughter.
Yes.
And this year's
But your
lot.
printers never work, because you always need more.
I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel. Especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
Did this voice actor get paid by the hour? This is taking a long time to say things.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Talk like her.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words.
Are we in agreement that she actually, the voice actor is British? Like, that doesn't sound like an accent she's putting on. Unless she's really good at it. But, like, she seems, to me anyway, to have all the inflections right. I don't know.
The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status.
Like, obviously she's
Wouldn't you agree?
pushing harder on it, leaning really heavy in it. But I think she's right. I don't know.
The
Find out.
Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships.
Let's Google it. Her literal name is Jennifer English. Let's go. I'm correct. Probably. Her actual name is English. How could she not be from England? Her, yeah. Jennifer English. Give me. Where are you from? Yeah, there you go. Jennifer English. Known for voicing Shadowheart. That is the least helpful website I've ever seen in my life. Jennifer English. Voice actor? Where's she from? Where are you from? IMDb. Elden Ring? Far out. Photos, credits. Can I just ask where is she from? Where is Jennifer English from? London, England, I'm correct. Lovely.
You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. She's got like 9 guns.
When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control. And it will not be long in coming.
See, it's funny because these guys are clearly meant to represent the church. They have an actual cross on their shoulder. You know what I mean? They are acolytes. They're wearing blue. They have a crown of thorns on their head. Like, it's not even subtle. This is supposed to be the church, but like the evil version of the church. Spanish Inquisition style stuff. And we as Christians, we can't even deny that it happened. Because this kind of bananas bull crap is still happening. And it's definitely part of the history of the organized church. You know what I mean? The church corporate, the bigger, larger one. Not that it was good. Not that it's something that should have happened. Not that, like, these guys are clearly wrong to look someone dead in the eye and be like, you better give us all your money and stop being, anything, or we'll cast you into purgatory and you're evil. Give us all, it does happen, and it still happens, and it's a bummer. Although he has an entourage. Who doesn't need an entourage?
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me.
Did he? I have a hard time believing he got here before me.
You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly,
That one
I don't
sounds
see the
big.
point in having this conversation.
She sounds like she's pushing Scottish and English. Scarlet, we're doing it. Scarlet, Velvet, voice actor, actress, Katie Ward. Katie Ward, she sounds like she's faking it. Katie Ward. Where is Katie Ward, voice actor, from? She's Australian. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. And maybe I'm wrong. Because I thought she was faking a British accent. Maybe she's not faking a British accent. Maybe she's doing an Australian one.
But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute. For his sake. Speak quickly.
Doesn't sound like Australian. I don't know. Speak quickly. No.
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade.
Yeah, she's pushing on an English accent over top of her Australian one. So yeah, no, this is a made-up accent.
And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today.
Governor.
Not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Probably on stage doing cool moves.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault.
Bro.
So our hands were tied.
So here's what happened. I switched over to PNG tuber mode, and I didn't have my vertical built. Okay. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to do the verticals on PNG tuber. I wonder if I can do it quickly. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. Because there's no such thing as copy pasting in this vertical mode. So annoying. And then when I flip back to the other one, when I came back to the lightning screen, it lost all my slides, all my scenes. for the vertical that I had built. It's now sitting there. It's black. And it's just, I'm like, that's so stupid. I know it's beta. They give me a warning. It says right there, there's gonna be some bugs. But I didn't think losing all of my work that I did for like an hour the other day, putting it together, was gonna be it. Especially considering it saves it to its own servers or something. Like, yeah, that's a big bug. I don't like it. So I was talking before, Chrono was the guy who kind of was helping me through this. And as soon as I downloaded it and got it, he's like, oh no, I moved back to Atom. It's better. I'm like, really? I really like that it's built into Stream Elements. I like that it works. I'm glad. Hooray. But what a bummer, man. What a bummer that it is, it deleted all that stuff. I have a solution. I could just not switch scenes, just port all of my PNG tuber stuff over to this, profile. Not impossible, but what a pain in the butt. You can't copy paste from one profile to the other. That is also a stupid thing. You can export, but if you import it, it'll become its own profile. You can't, there's no way to go copy this scene, put it into a different profile. You have to rebuild it from scratch. You can duplicate profiles, but I can't take one profile and put it into another one. Yeah. If you find a way to do it, let me know. Because I would love to save the time just to be able to copy paste, but it doesn't work that way.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
And third is potluck.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted?
It's so funny to
What
see
I need
full
is a
Muppet
solid
mode.
promise from someone in charge. Can you do that?
Like, it's so weird to see, because the other characters, they actually get lips that move. They're not a Muppet.
One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
Lips and stuff. It's way better.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told
So
me
pretty.
Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Not that I want to defend playing Wuthering Waves, because obviously not everybody likes it, but honestly, the design that they've done on the land, especially this one and the Black Shores, which is the previous update, it's really, really pretty. And there's so much intricacy and places to go and little details and whatnot. I think it's as good or better than Genshin. Genshin got a little samey, but but this has been really, really cool. And it's sort of grounded in reality a bit more, maybe, I don't know. But it's just, I really like it. I like this game 1,000 times more than I like Genshin. Do what, trying it now you have PS5? It should be free. It's free, so yeah, go for it, man. It's a lot of fun. And yes, it's a gacha game, but dude, you could do a lot in the game for free without ever having to worry about leveling. And there are rumors you helped him fence the stolen items. We're accusing her of stuff. Of course, we think that there's more to the story.
Good judgment there.
Why you did that.
The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods, please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times.
Everybody remember that word. Really important.
Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
I wonder what that is.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your
Just
business
probably
there,
made the
anyway?
Xbox a bit ago. This would totally run on the Switch. It runs on a phone, right? Like it's a phone game. It would all this stuff would run on the Switch. I don't know why they don't have it. I would love to sit on my couch and play this. I'm like literally said out loud, you know what? I would love to get a PlayStation so I can play Wuthering Waves on my couch. It's a big investment to be able to sit down in a different chair. But, you know, like there's no reason it shouldn't be on Switch. Probably some stupid company agreement, dumb stuff. All right, where are we off to? Probably there. Whee! Oh, where are we? Do you know where we're going? Did you just spit me out? Okay, cool, I guess.
Watch out.
Watch out, why? I can do this. Like, I have a delete button. No need to watch out. They should watch out for me. You have room on the couch from down there? I have a really well worn in couch that fits me well, and I would love to be able to use it. Well, my delete button's not working anymore. I guess we'll just have to use the old-fashioned way.
Wonderful sound.
Man, playing her is great. This character that I can never remember the stupid name of. What's her name?
Sometimes I get a little
Genjin.
carried.
She's really fun to play. Because if you do a perfect dodge, which is my favorite thing in the world to do, she's super powerful. I love it.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover.
I think we're searching for
We'll
things.
each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Okay. Preparing to hit button. Boop. My instincts tell me it's this one. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and inspect it later with Carlotta. Oh, that wasn't it. Okay, how about in the grass over here? Hey, Carlotta, you're supposed to be working. What are you doing over there? I know, she's rich. I'm just this podunk from another island. You notice a slightly faded oil painting. A woman in it wears serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, the pencil marks of the letters ML and CL in the woman's eyes. Ooh, fancy. We got clues. You'll no longer have interest in playing. This is my game forever. I will never not like this game. I laugh because I dropped so many games. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. I got a pocket full of stuff now. Hey, you want to see what I got in my pockets? I got a painting, and I got a rotor something, and I got a book.
Something is strange here.
Yes.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like
But
Bennett
it's
left
my
them deliberately.
stream. I'm allowed to talk to my chat about things that you guys are talking about. Half my
Indeed.
job.
But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar?
Are we reading your mind? Did your lips move?
Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent to me in the photo?
Not even a little.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
And she's got letters in them.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties.
I know how language works, yeah.
Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
Turn to page 40? Definitely. Written in large numbers are 1, 9, and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet...
Revolves right twice and a half. Ooh, those are clues we learned yesterday or day before. One of the two. You rotate it 2.5 times with a click. A slip of paper pops out showing the numbers 4, 6, and 8.
MLCL. 190468.
It's a vault storage code.
It's a vault storage code.
Bum, bum,
Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be?
Yeah, that's probably where he keeps his backup copy of his diary.
Hold on.
Carlotta?
Oh, hello.
Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Thanks for calling and telling me nothing then.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you stuttering? Is this a trap? You're trapping us.
It's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
You're a lying liar who lies.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Shall we go get that terminal?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Why would I?
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider.
This is all a dream.
Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance.
Well, uncle. It's obviously the creepy uncle from the very first scene. We know that. Come on.
Liberty Square. Our proximity. The vault's security clearance. A traitor among the top brass. The indifference towards the stolen goods. And the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it...
Uh-oh, there's a ...
It all starts to make sense.
Ellipses are dangerous.
Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd?
Speaking of ellipses, any young people in the chat that can confirm this? I saw something on Reddit, it was or like a meme, or I can't remember. I was scrolling somewhere, the memes, and one of them said, and it stuck with me. This was like a month or two ago, and it said, would someone please tell the generation whatever that putting the ellipses like ... at the end of their text all the time makes us nervous. Signed the millennials or whatever. And I'm like, I do that all the time. Like I end a lot of my messages ... as does Quiz King. But so the question is, why does that, right? I don't know. Why does that make anybody nervous? Is it, what does it mean to them that it doesn't mean to me? Why do I do it? Let me think, why do I do it? Because it's a form of punctuation, I guess. And it's not a period, you know? I don't know. No, I know it implies more to come, but sometimes I just put ... there because, and then I'm done. Like Quiz, he finished with, I totally forgot about it, ... He had nothing left to say after that. There was no further sentence that he's processing, but he put an ellipses at the end of that sentence. You know, it does. So, okay, cool. Why? What did Quiz do? Yeah, well, I don't though, and like I said, neither did Quiz, right? Or they're going to kill the inheritor. Yeah, agreed. It's cause greed. Yeah, probably. see, if you put this ... I guess, I don't know what I don't know. My brain is not happy with, yeah, I don't know. No, I don't type it as there's more to come, though. It's slightly negative connotation to it, like if you're looking down on us. Interesting. See, I don't like that. As in, like, I don't want anybody to think I'm looking down on them because I use an ellipses, especially when I have no idea why I'm doing it.
Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts.
You have an explanation?
Or confirm it.
Far out. All right. Let's do it.
I'll be with you, no matter what.
No problem.
So let's see where this leads.
I don't live here, though. I'll be gone, like, later. So let's not get too friendly. A lot of the voice acting, like, a lot of the lines, I guess you'd say, are kind of meant for the boy, the boy character, and I'm playing the girl character. So I think it would be a lot more romantic, I think, maybe, if I was the boy character. But in this case, it's just like, I won't be going anywhere. I'll be with you forever as your friend. You know, it's a little less impactful, I think. All right, see if I can do this again. No, wrong thing. Darn, diddly darn it. Aha!
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Where am I going? Hello. With my Oriental-style fried rice from the Mexican restaurant down
Lady
the street.
Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
That's a very Canadian sentence you just did there. DC.
The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Carlotta's agent takes out damaged terminal and projects the restored data before she leaves. Oh, good. Whoop. Wrong one. I'm gonna go check and see. Hold on. So she tagged me. My dear friend Starpony tagged me in something. Okay, let's read it. Let's read it, shall we? All right. Oh, okay, hold on. That's not the full version. This is the full version. Open in browser. There we go. Let's find out why ellipses are bad, shall we? Emailing older, less internet-y people is nerve-wracking because they'll write thank you for your help, Cliff, and mean nothing by it. And it's very hard to politely explain what, in my language, that would be a declaration of war. See, that wasn't the one I read, but it's similar to the one I read. That sounds like a good idea. ... Is there something bothering you with the idea? No. The idea is good. Yeah. Okay. Can someone explain this to me? There you go. Old people use the quotation marks to indicate emphasis. We should not. Quotation marks are not for emphasis. You're not quoting anything. Don't use them for emphasis. That's bad. Bad grammar. But some people do. As a substitute for italics, which many of them would not produce on the old typewriters that they learned to write on. Yeah, that's true. I guess. Although, didn't we have italics? I think I did. Whereas young people use them to indicate sarcasm or falseness. They're used as scare quotes. Yeah, that's true. Scare quotes. That is a thing. And old people use ellipses simply to indicate a pause. or for some other incomprehensible reason I'm not aware of. That's mine. That's the I'm the incomprehensible reason why that I'm not aware of. But young people use ellipses to indicate passive aggression. So an old person could type something like, "How are things with your quote boyfriend?" ... No, that wouldn't work. There's no way that would be an innocent statement from someone. "How are things with your boyfriend?" ... No, that's not going to come across as your boyfriend excited for you, sweetie. No, I don't agree with that. I don't think that would come across. I get what they're trying to say. It's an extreme example, but no. I don't think that would be that at work. But a young person would interpret the sentence as, "How are things going with your so-called boyfriend?" I say, while seething with contempt for him, as possibly for you too. Yeah, that kind of is true. Again, the ellipses, I don't see that as aggression. If I'm not saying it's not, I'm just saying I don't ever think of it that way. I regularly have to re-explain to an older family members that putting a period at the end of "thank you" in a text doesn't mean your effort on my behalf is valued and of import. I do not wish to underplay the sincerity of my gratitude, but in fact means I despise you and all your progeny and kin with the icy fury of a dying star. When I slaughter you, it will be in cold blood. I kind of agree with that one. That's why I don't use periods. Like if I try not to, sometimes whatever. Like I use a period at the end of a sentence. But this I would never do. I would never do "thank you" period. I might do "thank you" ellipses because it looks weird, to me anyway, to send no punctuation, 0 punctuation. That seems wrong somehow to me because you learn to use punctuation. But I might go "thank you" ... It would always be an exclamation point. I use way too many exclamation points, way too many. Interesting. It's aggressive. Interesting. Thank you for sharing and telling me that. I'd agree with the period thing personally, but the quotes and the ellipses, yeah. I guess the quotes as a form of italics. Well, the way that I do it, if I want to italicize something and I can't use italics, is I put an asterisk on both sides, right? I don't know.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
This sounds fishy.
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field.
Okay, creepy time again. But look at the pattern on the back of her jacket. That's pretty cool. They didn't have to do that. They could have just left it a color. You know what I mean? But there's an actual pattern. Diamonds and whatnot. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. And it kind of matches the blue on her, I don't know, sleeve? That's not a sleeve. I don't know what that is. A hanging. Her sleeve ends here. What's this? More sleeve?
There may be other useful information in the terminal.
Oh, really? Oh, that's it. Because that to me looks like a programming language situation. You're using, I don't know, Pascal or C+ or HTML.
But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients.
More sleeve? So if she got cold, she could pull her sleeve and have more sleeve and just leave a hole in her elbow area. I guess, maybe.
The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance.
I guess it makes sense that because she has such little amount on her shoulders, although it is tied right there. That would kind of keep it on, keep it from falling back because it's now in your sleeve holding it together, maybe.
Please, follow me.
I'll try. Please only walk in 90-degree angles. It should be illegal for NPCs to go slower than your walking speed. Or slower than your running speed, but faster than your walking speed. It shouldn't be allowed. What seemed to be an unremarkable ornament blending into the quarter turns out to play a crucial role. Not sure what it meant, but okay. I know. Well, there was a bathtub just walking by. Am I supposed to be reading? Clearance level, executive level, retrieved on, technical upgrade, purpose, second restoration, technical test. Eh? Detachable. Current status, terminal is in storage, core data model attached and missing. Did that tell me anything? Please tell me what that meant, Carlotta.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now.
And we're very upset about that.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module.
Oh no.
Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
Well, that clears it up. It's your uncle.
In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation.
Back when everything was in sepia. Remember those days, old people? Remember back when the whole world was in sepia? It was weird when it started to become colored.
Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before.
We're good people.
The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding.
You pay off the church to get out of your business. Gotcha.
As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
He's trying to overthrow your grandpa.
No. We must find the core module.
Agreed. I'm as worked up about this as you are. I just can't put it on my face.
Carlotta, where are you?
I'm in this weird position where I don't feel like I'm doing much of anything but like in bed, but I also feel like I'm wasting my time and being lazy. Well, did you work last night? Because if you're tired, then that's probably why. And are you supposed to be resting? Because then that's a good thing too. We just had a huge talk yesterday about burnout and overworking. So if you feel guilty for resting, don't. But if you feel guilty because you're supposed to be doing something, then go do the something. Yeah, you were sick, right? So yeah. Dude, you're probably still sick. Relax. But I hear you, man. I'm not good at it either. I'm really... Whenever I sit for too long, I feel guilty. And I should get up and do something. Like, for example, if I sit and like go to my room to just kind of, I don't know, lie down, be whatever. And then it's about 15 minutes. I have to get up, walk around the house, see what's going on. You know, if I can't, I'm not just going to go sit down and watch a show. I'll watch like half a show, turn it off, get up, walk around, be like, how's everybody doing? Everything okay? What am I supposed to be doing? You know, if I don't do well taking me time at all. I always feel like there's something better I could be doing. And I always feel guilty when it's just me. Which is why whenever I try to play a game, I never do. Right? This game here, I could play for like 8 minutes and I do a whole thing. And then I'm done. And it kind of works out. But like this, to be able to do this by myself, sit here and listen to the story, that's very rare.
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Blink.
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
That's not suspicious.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Sorry, I thought I'd read what Quiz said. I did not read what Quiz said. Do Donnie be Herkel Dirkling? I don't know what I thought you said, but now that I see it, it's much better than whatever I thought I saw. Did they coerce you?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
Can't do that, sorry.
Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I can't tell if he's evil or not now. Like why I originally started streaming, to force myself to play the games I enjoy. Yeah, it's a good reason. Yeah, I only ever play when I'm on stream. Like, well, not only, you know what I mean? But I only ever sit down and actually do it
I refuse.
when I'm here with you guys.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
I've had so many people like on Taco Team or other streamers or whatever be like, hey, you want to hang out, play game? And I'm like, yes. I can't. But yeah, I do. No, dude, you can say whatever you want, whenever you want, man. Don't worry about it. It's not distracting. It's chat. It's engagement. You're helping my metrics. Still sick. Nausea's gone, but thank God you got a headache and a body. Yeah, just rest, man. Go have yourself some soup. Get that wife of yours to make you some soup, and then hang out.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears.
And
what harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
It's usually the wrong one. My issue is that I want to play games off stream and I'm really enjoying it, especially story-based games. See, yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm actually torn sometimes, because like this was a good example. I know that Wuwa isn't super popular on stream, but I'm like, but we started a story together and I'm never going to get around to finishing this story if we don't do it on stream.
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Don't make me use my sleeves.
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Does she look like she's going to accept it? She does not. That's for dinner. Oh, rock and roll, man.
Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Not uncle. Interesting.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
I don't even have family, so it's okay. It's messy but manageable.
Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk.
Do I have a Chinese restaurant nearby? Yeah, I can walk from here to 1, 2 of them for sure. I can walk to 2 different pho places easily. I can walk to probably 5 or 6 pizza places. And I mean, I wouldn't even have to go 10 blocks. That's it's just like out the door, down the block. There's so many. Are you talking to Donnie? Oh, I'm sorry, I answered the question. But yeah, I do. Yeah.
The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there?
Probably.
We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
That's okay, because I can teleport. Let's teleport immediately.
Indeed, but time is not on our side.
I know, I can
If
teleport.
Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair.
And that I can teleport.
I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank.
Aw.
If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
I could. Yeah, actually, I got criticized for not having wonton soup recently. My family took me to the Buffet du Continent, which is a lovely buffet in Gatineau, Quebec. It is huge, right? It's got like multiple countries worth of food on tables upon tables of. It's really good, a lot of good stuff. And so my daughter went up and she got first thing she got was wonton soup because wonton soup. And I'm like, I've been to enough buffets to know you don't go for the pasta, you don't go for the bread, you don't fill up on soup. There are better, more expensive things. Go to the shrimp, go to the steak. Like, Ichiraku ramen? Get a little spice into you? Yeah. You call it pho around me, it means pho around your kids. I just be sure to bug as many people as possible. Yeah. Pho. I can't. Pho. Doesn't sound right at all.
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. I mean, it doesn't affect me one way or the other. Okay, I'm off. Oh, I'm Carlotta. Alrighty. Didn't see that coming.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret...
Ah, dang it. I was waiting for the end of the words, and there didn't. You track the energy fluctuation sifting through the gap between the stashed goods, looking for its source. A storage box catches your eye inside a stunning handcraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what you seek. You trace the energy fluctuation into a pile of goods and start looking for its source. On the left, a delicate aroma of wine fills the air as you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine. To the right, carefully folded custom-made clothes catch your eye, but none of them are the data module you seek. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for.
When you guys think,
Why
do you
did
hear an echo
Bennett
too?
come here then?
Is it weird to hear an echo? I don't hear an echo. There's one buffet here in town, and we always get the plate of... Yeah, exactly, right? Get your money's worth. That's what I'm saying. See, Donnie knows. He's not dumb.
Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No. I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
Good question. You're gonna get sucked into it. We're going full Alice in Wonderland.
Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy.
I wonder how it tastes.
Oh.
Give it a lick.
Will I find the data module on the other side?
Of the mirror? Okie dokie.
Or was all
Told ya.
this just a trap?
Told ya. Full Alice in Wonderland mode. Or Mickey Mouse? Epic Mickey? You like extra crunchy? My kids hate extra crunchy, man. I'm like, we should get the crunchy peanut butter. It's so much better. I hate it. Like, not even like, yeah, I don't like it as much. Like an actual loathing. Hey, I did it. Oh, let's do the adventure from up here. Ew, what are you?
Hello again.
Hello. Hello again, Carlotta's grandfather. There you go. For extra crunchy on sandwiches. Okay, so here's a controversial question quiz. Strawberry or grape jelly? Strawberry jam or grape jelly on the sandwich?
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
I'm not.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together.
Mint jelly. With peanut butter? I don't know about that. Jam because it's my jam.
It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Have you ever had red pepper jelly? Toe jam. Yeah. There you go. Gross. Grape jelly. Strawberry's also good. Oh, see, you're split in the middle. Me too. Same thing. If you've never had red pepper jelly, I highly recommend going to get these three things. Okay, go get brie cheese. Go get yourself red pepper jelly and your favorite cracker. I use Ritz, but get your whatever cracker. And then put the brie in the microwave for a little bit so it's a little bit runny. Add some of that red pepper jelly onto that cracker and eat that all together. It's so freaking good. Blueberry jelly? It's pretty cool. Like I mean, it can be very spicy if you want it to be. Apricot, not an apricot, dude. Not at all. Blueberry I could do. I like blueberries. Strawberry rhubarb. Can do that.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative.
I love marmalade.
It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree?
Huckleberries? Anybody ever had a Saskatoon berry? Those are good. Crab apple? Those are good. I do like marmalade though. If I go to a breakfast, I'll order marmalade every single time. Nothing better than orange peels.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal.
I am.
Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Peanut butter and apple butter? That'd probably be good. Yeah. Be a weird texture, though. Maybe. No, it'd probably be good. Got those apple butter jeans and the boot fur. You knew I was coming? And you knew why I'm here?
Remember that painting we discussed earlier?
Nope.
In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her.
Sea nut butter and jellyfish jelly. Gross! Unless you're talking about like SpongeBob, then I can understand that. But no, that sounds terrible. Huckleberries are mountain berries here in the Northwest, so you can't get any of them in the South. The Saskatoon berries really are from Saskatchewan. I don't think they grow anywhere other than Saskatchewan. They kind of taste like a blueberry, but they also kind of taste like a currant, but they're more blueberry than anything. It's but they're definitely weird. It is. Okay, yes. Called it. It's thicker, right? Yeah, it's thicker than applesauce. Yeah. Yo, thank you. Why couldn't I hear it that time again? I don't know. Did you guys hear it? Saskatchewan isn't real. Thank you for the sub. Did you guys hear that? The alert? Okay, good. I mean, it's better than it having not, you know? At least it didn't work for everybody. That's fair. It's where the Bigfoot and the unicorns live. Saskatchewan is real.
But
it's,
I can't
I've been there.
Impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience.
There you go.
She must find her own path with a partner she can fully trust.
So if House Hippos is a very specific generation, very specific Canadian reference. Wow. That's good. Well done, Kit.
As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her.
What is it?
She'll need it.
What is it? A gun? I think it's a gun.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise.
I am very special.
This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data.
You've been
even the
assimilated,
overwritten
yeah.
and isolated bits.
But I don't think anybody, like, there's a real narrow window of people who understand what a house hippo is. Anything other than corn in Indiana is a figment of the imagination. We're living in a simulation except for the corn. All right, there's a take. A lot of narratives talk about a special place that awaits traders after death. It's Saskatchewan.
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal?
Mm-hmm.
I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
Very cool email. Let's go. Your house hippo? I keep mine in a closet.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
Oh, back in the days of sepia again.
We dumped him in the tacit discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning.
Oh, he's still alive.
Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant.
So, to explain the house hippo thing, during my youth and into probably my 20s maybe, there was the Canadian Broadcasting Association, which the CRTC, Canadian Radio and Television, whatever, the government put out an advertisement on the TV that looked like a National Geographic like video, and it was talking about the house hippo. The North American house hippo lives in Lake Peanut Butter and all that. Like, just sounded like a sort of a David Attenborough Planet Earth sort of thing for the commercial. And then it would end with, house hippos don't exist. So don't believe everything you hear on TV, because a lot of people are lying on the TV these days. This is the message from Canada's government, And we'd be like, yeah, house hippos that's funny. We shouldn't believe anything on TV. And now we're all skeptical.
And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless.
Oh.
He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
And then it became a thing to gaslight. Yeah, with Rick Mercer. Yep.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward.
Oh, I don't know what a drop bear is. What's a drop bear?
The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers.
That sounds like a
knowing
Ligma
when
joke.
to yield.
Like I'm gonna get caught in a Ligma joke.
You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise.
You jackalope? Yeah, the jackalope. What is it? What is another good one? The Ogopogo. Anybody here visit the Ogopogo? I've been to the Ogopogo.
Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Oh, is that they fall out of the trees on you, bears?
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something.
You've seen the Very Large Apple. I've been in the Very Large Apple on the side of the 401. It's a little museum in there. I've eaten the apple pie from the giant apple. That place is great. If you like pie.
My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait.
The water bears?
I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
die. Actually, we have a lot of weird stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, everywhere in North America seems to have one. Like, we got a place that's got like a giant, the biggest spoon or the biggest fork in the entire like world. We have one place that called Vulcan, and it's got a replica of the Starship Enterprise there. Biggest ball of yarn or twine or something like that. Like, it's just, we got all kinds of like the biggest things somewhere in Canada. Really weird. Biggest egg. Biggest Ukrainian egg. We have one of those. Oh, that's true. Water bears are real. You're right. I've heard of that. I don't know anything about it because I don't go outside. Carlotta, I can't reach her now.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger?
Oh, off I go.
I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's got a gun. She's made of guns.
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
They're as real as you want them to be, Kit. How about that? In the meantime, Carlotta fell into a comic book.
The family will shield you.
There's a Superman statue. And the local paper's called the Daily Planet. Oh, that's cool.
Could it be from touching that mirror?
Uh-huh, probably.
Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap.
All right, let's do this thing.
Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. When did it all begin? The hand that pulled me in. I need to get to the bottom of this, and quickly.
All right, now I can run.
These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. recognize me?
I'm fighting. I just hold down the button, and she does awesome stuff. See?
Victory favors me.
That's better. Oh, hi.
In the name of the Montellis.
In the name of love. In the name of. In the name of. Good job surrendering. I will now beat you to death.
Still recognize me? Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles
Hi, Daddy.
suggest the answer is likely there.
Good to see you, man.
I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues
In the
I
name
need
of
may
Boom.
lie within its
You
walls.
did. Welcome. We're playing a game. We're playing a gotcha game with the waifus. How you doing, man? Can you explain your name? I don't want to. I know what I want to interpret it as, but I want to hear your interpretation before I say anything. Thanks for coming, Dan. Appreciate it. Oh, I expect a loading scene. How about them apples?
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
I thought maybe I could aim and pop those balloons, but I don't think I can. Hi, I'm coming to the bank. Let me in the bank. Why won't you let me in?
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
I'm not robbing the bank. It's my bank. I'm reappropriating the funds that we have collected into a better location that I had better access to and nobody else can use. It's different. Mine is because of throwing out dimes, aka assist basketball or football passes, and thought it was catchy. It is catchy. It is catchy. It also to me means that you pull very hot women when you want to. Is the interpretation that I had, but yours is good too. We're drawn to two members engaged in conversation.
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Because Dime it doesn't? No, because Dime, 10 out of 10. They're, girls, 10 out of 10 dimes. You mostly you're an Giants fan. It's funny that the dimes and because that's not the name of a player. I don't follow American football or Canadian football or European football. Basically, feet and balls don't work together with me, except for Super Bowl because that's an excuse to eat snacks. It's your son's birthday? Well, happy birthday, Mr. Boy. Go enjoy that time. What are you gonna do? Something fun? Probably something related to cake and friends. Carlotta pauses trying to make sense of the situation, but one of the members suddenly notices her and begins to ask questions, much to her surprise, considering it's a simulation and a memory you shouldn't be able to interact with.
Huh. You look a little
Snack ball.
familiar.
Exactly.
Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
Well, you are having a psychological breakdown, so there are no rules.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here.
Oh, there's a really?
What I need to do.
Danny Dimes is the name. Oh, that's. I mean, yeah, I get it. How you doing, man? I don't think we've met much. Good to meet you. Glad you're here. If you don't know who I am, I'm Christian Ninja. I'm the executive director of TACO, the Alliance for Creative Outreach. We teach, we network, we bring together Christian content creators who just need support. That's part of my job. I've been a full-time content creator for almost 4 years now, and I was a pastor I've been a pastor for about 20, and now I do this. So that's me. You got a name first. Yeah, it's me first. Same thing with me with Christian Ninja. People are like, oh, you just wanted to be Ninja like on Twitch, and then you put Christian in front of it. I'm like, no, I was Christian Ninja before he was around. So there.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you?
That's probably her mom.
Your outfit? No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps
Pastor
I'm
plays
imagining
waifu.
things.
I mean, it's a hook. It's an angle. It's something.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction.
I don't know what's happening in this game.
On the other hand, once the lights are turned on,
Yeah,
something
for sure.
may change and it could reveal new clues.
More streaming is better.
Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
He didn't tell you.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
What with you being part of a figment
Fancy
of
a
my
wager?
imagination?
I bet 2
Can you
guineas
keep up?
Internet, go. Aww. What? I don't know what the hell. Are they supposed to know a code? Is anybody paying attention? Tonight's banquet is a big deal. It's my first time handling something this important. The higher-ups even had me and Barolo set the password for the lighting controls. But how do I make sure everything goes according to plan? Aha, I've got it. Keep the enemy close, but like with secrets. For the first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. And for the last 2, that's on Barolo. He took forever setting up the balloons in the hall yesterday. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloons. Still feels a bit off. Better go check again. It's so video game. Every now and again, you're playing a video game that's trying to be like story, and then they'll just throw the video gamiest video game thing in the history of video games in it. It just kind of breaks immersion. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go count how many lamps there are in the hall. Yeesh. And streamed a month. Suddenly I've gotten 3 straight raids from Christian streamers. We were just talking about this yesterday, Danny. How once you get to know one Christian streamer, they just seem to come out of the woodwork because they all kind of know each other. And just when you think you know all of them, you find a whole subset that you never even knew existed. You know, and it just keeps, the net keeps growing. It's great. That's why I'm really looking forward to like be able to get together on some of these conferences and whatnot once I can get to one of those, because there's so many people that are awesome. You know, I'd love to get to know. Okay, so count the lamps. 1, 2, 2. Am I right? Just keep woo wah woo wah woo wah. Hey there, how you doing, man? It is. Number of trees and chandeliers. I need trees as well. All right, trees. How many trees are in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 0, 8. Okay. And then I'm going to shoot. Can't shoot. How do I shoot these? Hey. I'm supposed to shoot it. Shoot it! Nope. Do I need to, like, hit R? No way it's gonna make me do that.
Glory demands more.
I didn't think so, but sorry about that, everybody attending the bank. My bad.
Gently does it?
When the gun in building does... It's my building. I can shoot things in my own building. What do you want me to do? Pop the balloons. How? Go through them? Like this? How do I do it? I know I have a gun, but I don't know how to aim it. Hold on. Is it R? Is it E? No. Right click? No. Left click? With the other character, I just left click. I'm doing okay, man. It's a weird world. Things aren't simple, but you know how it goes. I'm thankful for every moment I get to hang out with folks that I care about, and I take it a moment at a time. What else are you gonna do?
It's been 3
Right?
days. I haven't heard back from him at all.
Nope. Hey!
Anything catch your eye?
Well done. August 9th. Okay, 0809. Is that the password? Find out.
Gently does it?
Oh 0809. Let's see if that's the right one. 0809. Confirm. Well, I got that one. Oh wait, August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 8. Oh, 08. Apparently not. How many? What? How many trees? How many trees? Oh, there's Christmas trees on the side. Are those trees? They're made of flowers. Does that count? I don't know if that counts. Are those trees? Those are bushes. Let's not count those. We'll only count the ones on the side. 1, 2, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, we're gonna go with that. Probably put the taco class to use. You mean as of today? That kind of makes me feel sad. 16, 8, 9. Confirm. Really? I don't want to brute force this. So 2, 3. Oh, for the class. We haven't picked a day yet. Current life situation, how many available to get back into content. There you go. There you go, Zach. That should be interesting. Just remember, don't say anything that you don't want to say on the internet. Just how many trees? I know how many trees there are. I know how to count a tree.
Lighter than a dove.
Count them again. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. All I see is 14. How do you count trees? You considered making a PDF diploma for people? No, not really. 1, 4, 9. AR 8, 9. It's got to be a 0. I don't know how many trees there are. I thought, okay, is it 12? Oh, oh, oh. Is it 2? Is it 22? There are not 32 trees. 42 trees in it? That can't be right. That can't be right. How? 92 trees? This doesn't make any sense. I think I missed the 6. There are not 62 trees. There's 6 trees in the middle.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Video games, man. I was just complaining that there was too video gamey, you know, too simplistic or whatever. And then suddenly I'm like unable to do it because it's a children's puzzle. Oh, 2 chandeliers. And okay, you're right. But even then, they got the number wrong then for how many trees there are. Because they didn't count the trees on the back of where the wall is. I want to lodge a complaint. Come here, my child. I want to see you once before I... Oh,
Sir,
all right.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
Oh, that sounds super evil. Come on, man. I'm looking what happened 11 years ago. 2 entirely different moments are crossing paths right now. Yeah. What's going on here? They sound super duper evil. Who are you? Who are you? Who am I?
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us.
One of us.
As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name.
I know, right?
The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
That sounds all terrible. I mean, it sounds like a good thing, but the way he's saying it really makes it seem like I don't want to do this. We'll only need your left pinky finger, a pint of blood,
She shares our
and
blood
all
line.
of your money.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Sure, because you can tell by the, I don't know how. This is not how it happened.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Oh, let's kill that guy.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family?
Ew.
And a girl at that.
Hi, Mandy.
Why
And a
her?
girl.
What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
But what if I'm a Gentile? We need more Bible jokes. Zach's here to deliver the Bible jokes, everybody. He's that's what he's in charge of. Jesus juking. We call him Jesus Juke Zach down at the pub. Giving the pinky finger would mean that you wouldn't need to cut anything off. Yeah, it would just leak out. Exactly. It's efficient.
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks.
Why do you sound like a
carry
radio?
The family name.
Why do you sound like a radio? Who's that? Probably my mom. Whoa. Is she gonna be collectible? I mean,
It was you.
I'm just saying, in my waifu collection? Are you my waifu collection? Oh no, she's evil.
Glory.
She's evil me.
Isn't that what you want?
Not really. Good golly. Radio because sepia. You're probably right. Chick on radio is being sexist in the past. I'm not collecting. I phrased it wrongly. Listen, this has been a difficult stream for me to not seem like a creep. Okay? It's not my fault. it's the game's fault and me being tired. All right? It's not my fault. We're not going to revisit the whole skirt issue. You weren't here for that. There's no reason to talk about that. And the collecting of women, also not exactly what I mean. Okay? Extended edition of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Waifus in Wawa? Well, I have a whole video on gacha games, but I never mentioned the collecting of the waifus. Actually, I have a video on Is It Lust if it's a waifu. I have a video titled Is It Lust if it's a waifu. So there. I have to use the bathroom, you guys. I just gotta. I will be back soon. I apologize. I've been putting it off. But every time I click, there's another part of the story, and you guys are really interesting. Sorry, Duck. I don't mean to leave as soon as you show up. I'll be back soon, though. Just give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Check out the website. Hit exclamation point, do a thing to, and then say Zachly Live. Let's everybody do some stuff to Zach. He needs some stuff done to him.
A picture that you could never see in any other way.
My apologize. My apologize. Words. Words, you know, just words. Recognition plays glory. Is that what you want? Yeah. Yeah, it is. What's your problem? Who doesn't want recognition, praise, glory, and a really sparkly red drink? I do. Yeah. So, I don't know if Girk's listening. So here's a question, Girk. Since you look at all the spoilers always. This is a skin, right? Can I get this as a skin? Because they're doing that now in the game. They're doing multiple skins for waifus, which I am so happy with because clothes, and I like clothes. But if they've designed this already, they could just do it. They could just give it, you know, we could just hit the button and it would become that. They wouldn't have to do any extra work. Or they're going to charge us for it. If you want the other skin, I'll show it to you.
Stay here.
When this happens, I'll show it to you.
You'll have all of that.
We're here in the mirror world, but it's not real. Look at how happy they look to be with me. Hey, Minecraft, let's go. I do love me some Minecraft. I've been really enjoying the Minecraft server now that I've got a place that looks really pretty. Although I'm not building it quickly, I'll tell you what. Why are you gonna shoot yourself? What are you gonna do that for? You know, I mean, you don't have to stream a bunch. If you want to stream, figure out why you want to stream, who you want to stream to,
the exit,
and what you want to stream. Like, ask yourself the question: why do you want to stream? Black Butler, interesting, but this remains at the forefront of my mind. What profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul?
Sunlight.
Yeah, that's kind of the main premise, right?
Have I left that scenario already?
The
question is, what moment from my past does this represent?
Would you give up power?
These decorations, they aren't real, even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
Would you give up your future, give up your soul, give up your morality, give up, you know, whatever, for the sake of power, for the sake of being able to make sure that you are safe until that place? A lot of people, the answer is yes. You should check out the new update, Stuff Ninja. They just started a new update cycle yesterday. Oh, in the new Minecraft? I haven't even looked at the previous one. I've never even been in a dungeon yet. Like, I'm way behind on that stuff. Hey, Hufflepuff, how you doing, man? Hello. I'm in your way. You go around. Do you have a pathfinding? You don't. You're just gonna... Wow, you're strong. How you doing, man? We were chatting yesterday and you must have got busy. Sploosh, and my feet are wet again. Dagnabbit. Please let me have this skin. It looks so much better than the other skin.
How do I leave this place?
How do I leave without you?
Leave? But didn't you just follow
please
me
do.
here?
If it's I got a job, we're gonna celebrate like crazy. I'm hovering over the celebration button in hopes that that's what it is. Wildflowers with just like pink petals. Small yellow white flowers. Oh, adorable. Aw, that's cool. New pigs. I mean, they've had the same pigs since day one, right? Maybe they're running out of ideas if they're starting to add pigs and just change the color of the flowers. But the last update was huge, right? Let's give them some credit.
Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario.
You big dumb stupid head.
Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you?
'Cause you're me.
True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies.
Your cereal preferences. Yeah, and those will still be in it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, like they did for frogs. Kind of like for frogs. Well, okay. I farted. I was waiting for it. I was like, okay, I was waiting for the actual announcement. That was the announcement? Oh man. I mean, that's kind of like a job. But I'm not going to play a celebration for that.
I am also Carlotta.
You've already had explosions and noises because of it.
We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future.
Yeah, for sure. I like the updates. I'm enjoying it. I just don't ever play because I play on servers with mods. I never play the updated version. I'm always 2 versions behind because you need the modders to be able to update it.
Don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth.
Is that your twin? Like, why are you talking to her like that? I don't understand.
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Yeah.
You worked
Makes sense.
so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode.
Even the vanilla servers are a little rough because if the way that is it evil twin or evil me? Because if it's evil twin, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, on a vanilla server, the problem is that if you've lived there for a while, you have to go a really far ways to get to the new generations, to get to the new stuff. Sometimes thousands and thousands of blocks.
A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home.
Okay, you look cool, but you're kind of mean.
Abandonment and playing the part of a proper lady.
I am okay, Miss Duck. I got about 4 hours of sleep in me. We had to wake up this morning for a really early class where I had to talk about feelings. And then I got on stream and found out my OBS was broken. And so I started a little rough, but I'm doing okay now, especially since Zach's here. Now that Zach's here, everything's a little bit better. For the advocate of servers that call old chunks. I think that's a good idea too. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if you're built on it, obviously an issue. But if you're just like surrounding area, just, then yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah, Resource World that can be reset. I totally agree with that. But then you got a plugin you got to deal with. Is it going to work in the next one? No, it's not an update. Basically, I got the new Stream Elements multi-streamer thingy working, and when I went to be a PNG tuber today, it deleted my whole all my vertical scenes, and like literally all the work that I did to make the vertical scenes so I could stream on TikTok and whatnot, gone. So it's like really stupid. Makes me mad. But what are you gonna do? Like it's a beta. They told me. They warned me. I get it. I just didn't think that was gonna delete it. Like, it's gone. Legit. Like, black screen, nothing there. So I gotta rebuild it. Or just decide I'm not gonna stream YouTube shorts. But you gotta, right? If you're gonna be here, in for a penny, in for a pound kind of thing.
You're a star in the ballroom.
All right, have a good one,
A top
Kit.
investor at the auction house. But your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for?
Yes.
I thought you'd be thrilled with what
thank you.
I'm offering you. Acceptance.
An egg?
Validation. Indispensability.
Thank you.
Did you see how everyone
That one I
adored
don't
you?
need. Thank you.
Isn't this a dream come true?
You gotta hit a button.
It's Snack Girl, she's here to keep the hunger away. It's Snack Girl, I wonder what she'll bring today.
Snack Girl. What did she bring today? She brought me an egg during this trying time. She brought me an English muffin with jam and butter. So I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad you're in the middle of a narrative section so I can eat my egg. Doing okay, but just getting ready to go out with my cousin, granddad, grandma to a place for today. And one statue at the place. Oh, statue. Oh, far out. Let's go. Take a picture. Share the golden nose with us. Mm-hmm. That looks smart.
Planning to shoot me again?
Didn't work last time.
Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness. And it's also my domain.
Wait, do I have to fight my evil self?
Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself?
That's fun.
Perhaps that will work.
Why don't you try shooting yourself? For science, you know? We need to know. Okay, I'll shoot myself. Good idea.
Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist?
Everybody wants acceptance. Everybody wants recognition. It's built into it. And it's not a bad thing to want. The question is, what are you going to do for it? Walls around a sneaky grab. Hey, let's go. I got me some jam and some toasted English muffin. So I'm surrounded by English today. We got an English muffin. We got an English voice actress who's speaking in an English accent. Twice now. 2 of them.
Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
No. What about a Minecraft server with people that are set as registered builders? They could access creative mode and build to their heart's content. Would be cool to set up quests like Minecraft MMO. I mean, the problem with creative mode is for most people, it gets boring. I don't think a server could be a creative server. Maybe it can, I don't know. But in my experience, the easier you make the game for people, the less they want to play it. That's crud.
Can you keep up?
Ow.
Improvise.
What? You need to die first. You shoot things at me.
Surrender. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way.
We win. I got English for days. There's actually an Australian in here, Miss
Nice
Duck.
work. But this is only the beginning.
There's an Australian trying to put on an English accent.
You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
No. The wind abruptly ceases, leaving Carlotta enveloped in an oppressive something. As she gazes at the overcast sky, a haunting memory that the faithful rain-soaked evening service. I tried. Something bad is about to happen.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. Storm is coming.
It's me, princess.
Yeah, Donnie Dreams, I can see that. Because, like, for example, there are people who love building. And if you could get, like, someone who's creating a really neat environment. Let's put it this way, like, make a Minecraft server. Got some people in creative. And their job is to, like, make big builds. Like, stadiums that have things in it. Like racetracks for the boats. Like some really cool place that you enter into. Like parkour areas. Like, that's their job. And they get, instead of it being just build whatever you want, like, they're like the engineering crew, and they get to build stuff so that the survival people can jump in and do that cool stuff. And it's always kind of there. So you get to scratch the itch of the people that want to build stuff and just do it. And then you get to have something new and cool for the people that are survival. I think that could work.
Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Very dramatic.
Help!
Uh-oh.
Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours!
That's a trap!
In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day.
I think we're about to have a tragic memory. Oh, tragic
Can
memory!
You keep up?
I want to help. I want to help. Let me help. Let me help. Did that help? Where are we going?
Quickly and swiftly.
Oh, man.
The world is mine.
The world is a vampire.
Still recognize me? Masterpiece complete.
Everybody dead? You dead?
Three key areas have been hit one after another. South Second Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Thessalians are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye.
He's putting a heavy, like, Q on that. I always call it the headquarters. He's calling it the headquarters. I don't agree with him. And he shouldn't be allowed to say that.
They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Thessalians were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's
Hey,
all
that's how you
about
say it.
predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
I think you should stop saying headquarters.
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time.
Give me time once
We'll
I figure
hit
out
their
what
base.
music to use. I have a ton, and I share it all.
Our people
If you're looking
on
for
the East End,
whatever,
the
just
South
grab
Second
some of
Block
mine.
and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing.
It's all.
Then we'll send
like,
our main forces
safe.
to where the Thessalians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
I'll cover the assets. Jokes.
Quickly and swiftly.
Man, what are you guys doing here again?
Still recognize me? Can you keep up? The world is mine. A new era awaits.
Well, that worked. 47,000. Man, I gotta go out there now? I don't want to go out there. Fine. Oh, hello. You still need to get dead? I will get
Still
dead.
recognize me?
Happy now? Cool.
Quickly and swiftly. Is that it? Still recognize me? Victory favors me. Stand down. Can you keep up? Masterpiece complete.
Hello. I will read your
Still
thing in a minute.
recognize me?
I have to beat something level 90? That's no fun.
Found your weak spot. Glory
The
demands
person over there
more.
is putting together some serious knives or something. There we go.
I'm still standing. In the name of the Montellis.
Okay.
Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan.
I did. Was it a plan? I
So
just shot people.
clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat.
Yeah, that's what Jada said. I have to share that link in Discord again. So far, Judah is doing pretty well in that running for the magazine. Oh, nice. We're straight getting to cover model Kitty. How's that for rags to riches? Nice. I'm glad. That's cool. Make sure you, keep sharing that link, man. That's exciting.
And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements.
Hey, Fortress!
Depleting resources in both headquarters and the
Good to
East
see you, man.
End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me.
Cynthia's a good old
Please.
name. Old tiny name.
Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montellis' motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth.
Doing really good, citizen. My only complaint is that I can't stream portrait mode because it broke. But other than that, I think stream's going fine. Actually, I haven't checked on Twitter yet. Is my X stream actually working?
How much more do we have to lose?
He looks grumpy.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced.
Thank you.
But the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history.
Because that one dude died? Must have been
With
important.
that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests.
In heels.
And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is not you wish to maintain?
Well, hello, Captain Naomi. That stream is good. Thank you so much, Fortress. I appreciate you checking on that. Hi! Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. What were you doing today? Hello, Tree. Hey, Kishu, how you guys doing? All the gang's all here. Welcome. We're playing a very dramatic game with very dramatic waifus who are doing very dramatic things in a very dramatic environment. So if you are all happy over there, you unfortunately you're coming into a very moody moment. We're doing okay, man. Kishu, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm a little bummed that my vertical isn't working, but so be it, man. What are you gonna do? Hey, Rock On, good to see you. Hey, Deborah, glad you're here. I've been trying to do this whole waifu game for a while. I thought I was gonna be right at the end. I literally thought I had about an hour left of the story. Been going now for 3 hours on this story, so I'm getting my money's worth. I paid $0, but I'm still getting my money's worth. Hey, Hoodla. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know who I am, I'm Christian Ninja. My mission here is just build community, show love. I was a pastor for a long time. Still am a pastor. Been about 20 years. Been doing full-time this for about 4. And I'm also the executive director and teacher of the Alliance for Creative Outreach, TACO, where we teach and we support and we network together Christian content creators who need support and love. That's what I am, and that's what I do. Yeah, welcome. Well, I mean, Jesus and Naomi, both, you know. Yes, like autumn. There's a name for those clouds, those lumpy clouds. I don't know what they are. Thank you for the follow, Rock On. Thank you for the follow, Hoodla. And yeah, thank you for the stream, Naomi. I hope you had a good one. I don't know if we got a shout out for you yet. If we didn't, yeah, we did. We're awesome. Thank you, Samus. What were you doing? Red relationship flags. Nice. Nice. Did you have a list? Did you ask ChatGPT? That's what I would have done.
You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you
never find one, really?
What it takes to reshape the order of things?
We are, well, Taco has its own Discord, and so we have 4 or 5 different creators on there that are all Christian creators. So that means 4 or 5 different communities, and there's a lot of creators that are part of those communities because we also take care of the creator stuff because we also do the creator class. And there's a lot. If you want to get to know some, jump into our Discord. There's a lot. You will be overwhelmed with the amount of Christian contacts you'll get.
No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Path before us.
Be careful. Make sure you use the PPTP.
Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, wild, man. One tomorrow. We're having a Girk's kid's birthday is today. My birthday was like 5 days ago. This is a good time of year, man. Rock and roll. Are you doing anything big, or like does he get a smash cake? When our kid was, I think it was definitely 1 or 2 for sure. We gave him a smash cake, which is basically a cake that matches the big cake that everybody gets, but they get to like mash it with their fingers.
I might not be in charge, but my principles are
yeah, all right, far out.
Every
you got
action
it, right?
I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence.
I hope I get this skin, but she's kind of a jerk. Just family this year? Yeah, I mean, it's really for you guys, right? It's like it's an excuse to get together. The baby won't remember, but when they're surrounded by loved ones, it affects them. It really does. Even as a little baby.
You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already.
Our mind. We've made up our mind. Turned 50 on the 28th, and my son just turned 21 on the 6th. Rock and roll. Bionic, yeah. It's crazy. I didn't have a birthday buddy, as in someone who was actually born on the same day, until I was like, I don't know, 40? I didn't met anybody who was never born on my birthday. And apparently there's a bunch of January people out there now. Good for us. Because it's freaking 3 a.m. and then Christian community. There's a lot. And Carlotta do be hot though. You're right. I'm not simping as hard on her as I have for other characters. She's very cool. She's got a very pretty voice and whatnot. I don't like how she plays, so therefore I didn't pull for her. I pulled the other one.
Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else
Zhezhi.
to make you stay.
In the imaginary brain zone? How about no? Well, that didn't work. We have the same birthday? Yeah, that's right. Fire out. I thought I was going home. Now I'm stuck here. I don't want to do any more combat. Find the end of the maze. I'm not good at that. Here comes some combat. I feel it. Oh. I instinctually want to go right, therefore I will go left. 24 on the 3rd of February. Buddy with her uncle, but she was doing my birthday. Oh yeah, far out, man. We were trying to when we were having the baby. Oh, I have another one. She's born on the 18th of this month, and you know my birthday kind of came. We're like, it would be nice to have a birthday baby. And my wife's like, not yet. We got 2 more weeks. Don't even try. I want to go straight, which means I'm gonna go right. I'm just gonna go with the opposite of what my instincts say in this maze.
Left. You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Straight. Through the window.
Can you keep up?
We're going this way. We're not going left. He said left. I'm going to go right. And since I want to go left, I'm going to go straight. To the end of this road. Wow, I'm great at mazes. Okay, we'll try this again. Did I make it? Am I back?
Wrong again.
Oh dear.
Do you really think you can choose the right path?
I do, eventually.
Stay. Let's get lost in this.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
You're gonna have to talk faster if I'm gonna run around this maze.
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close.
Am I?
I
don't feel like I am.
Ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Okay.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse.
Give up.
Because
You cannot do it back in. Give up.
Why do you always
Give
end up on the
up.
losing team?
Tune in and slam the door. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
It's not my fault. I think this is part of the narrative. I'm not lost. They're making me do this. It's a dream sequence situation.
No, not this way, Piccolina. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make...
Choices seem endless, yet you suddenly notice a path that's never been taken. Not left, not right, but straight. Turn back. Where you started, just like rediscovering your original self. It's a metaphor! Which I think is this way and then this way. Or isn't that way. It's probably this way.
Can you keep up?
Uh-oh. That was cool. This game is really good. Like, oh, hello. Evil friend. It's me. It's Rover. Hello. You could have died. I'm main character. You're not... although I am in your dream world. I don't know how that works.
Why are you?
So ugly.
I was worried you might be in danger.
So I tried to stab you.
Also, I'm here to deliver this.
Because you don't have enough guns already.
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord.
Or so I think. Based on my
Looks
psychological
like you've made
expertise.
up your mind.
Are we gonna shoot something? Let's shoot something.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing.
What?
You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli.
Okay.
Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
That was pretty cool. I may not know what's going on, but I can appreciate music and graphics. Final boss time, I think, probably, maybe. This feels very bossy. It's very, very boss arena-ish. Am I gonna have to fight my other self? Probably. Yep. Nope. Maybe? Maybe she'll just watch. I don't know what's happening. Somebody explain it. Yep. Maybe? Kicking names and taking... Yeah, exactly.
I'm really a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
You use a gun, sweetheart.
Why won't you obey my orders?
'Cause you're bad.
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
I'll take over, Grandpa. You go retire.
If we can make other people pay the price.
Then we won't have to. Yep.
So,
Mm-hmm.
why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Ah, man. I didn't get to fight my other self. That sucks. Watch this. Ready? And go.
The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis. Such stubbornness.
Ow.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Hey, you're not allowed to dodge my moment of resonance.
I sense your weakness.
Oh man, I'm Spectro. I hate being Spectro.
Take this. Glory demands more. Still recognize me?
That was easy. That was easy. I didn't even take any damage. I'm really good at this game.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily?
Zoloft,
Those
actually.
were your true feelings.
I fought her with Zoloft bullets.
You and I. What makes us so different?
You're pretend?
Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted.
All right,
Prayer
let's go.
alone offers no salvation.
That's true. It's like dialing the phone. You
In
gotta
the
have
face
someone on
of
the other end.
survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute?
Oh no, not an orange!
Always said the food is
The holy orange!
It's not for eating.
Let us beat up the little girl for the holy orange.
Bad girl.
Religion, man.
I'm telling Nanny.
Oh, now we're gonna get stabby. Did we just kill all those little kids?
She's a Montelli after all. The whole is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster.
This suits a Montelli well.
We do get stabby sometimes.
Repurposing decoration into a weapon. Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me.
And it was all totally on purpose.
The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
Oh, good. I think we just finished that little story. Do I get any, like, stuff for doing that? You tell Carlotta what you learned from the recovered data terminal.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan. Even to some extent, Capello.
Empire and pasta.
They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future, even for me.
They're English. It's an
We
empire
will
of
never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the
kidney
Order.
pie.
From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
All right, what you gonna do next?
Like I said, we seize control.
Okay, but I'm not into
And all
overthrowing
that war with
churches.
the Order isn't a wise move.
Yeah.
Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us.
Wow, it's still not over.
Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that.
That's crazy.
Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
Like, legit? It's crazy to me that that how much story there is in this, considering it's a free game, free update 2.0, and you got a whole new land. Like, you think they would just throw it into, all right, here's this in 5 minutes, because it's a side story. It's not even the main story. It's a side story to explain the new character that's on the banner. But Hokey Dinah, there's a lot to cover. Okay. Wait until scheduled action 2 days from now. Okay, I'll just sit here and wait for that. Brap, 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 brap. 2 days at, I can't remember what time it's supposed to be. $19 Okay. I was close. There, I've stood in the same spot now for 2 straight days. Didn't even go to the bathroom. Didn't have a snack, didn't nothing. Oh no. Smooth. Look at them all partying down. Where am I going? That way. I think my boots might be made of wood.
Can you hear me? Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Probably. That's where the purple dot was.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion.
Why don't we just start with Plan B?
Venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Okay, but if I'm already in, why don't you just get in? I don't understand how this works. I'll just follow orders. I'm a good boy.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits. Reserved for a private event.
Do you know who I am? Sir? I am the owner of this truck.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour's enough for me. I'm pretty good at whatever I'm
What was
supposed to
that?
be doing. We can get ready sooner this way. No problem. I'm quick.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Code name is Cat's Eye. I need a handler. Please? Yeah. What? No, if Plan B is going to successful, then why do we even start with Plan A? Because obviously Plan B is going to be the one that works.
Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
My name's Tulip now. The visitor slyly palms a tulip coin, hiding a gesture in the shadow. You discreetly accept it and present it as proof of whatever you said.
Tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you?
Yes.
We had a drink at Margarita's.
Totally. How dare you, sir? I'm very memorable.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
I don't mean to be nationalist or racist or whatever. That guy's got the voice of someone who robs banks. Doesn't he? He's very Jason Statham. That's not how doors work, honey. There you go.
Have you made it inside?
No.
This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Okay. Oh, science. Let's do some science, baby. That one goes there, that one goes there. Nope, it does not. Okay, brain. We're gonna have to do this a little slower. It's fine. Let's do this first. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. That works better. Okay, I got it. Third time's a charm. Not a big deal. I just needed to turn on my brain. I'm not messing around. What are you talking about? If I do that, then this one can't get there. And if I do this, then that one can. Okay, there you go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Search for disabled surveillance cameras on both sides. Done.
Any issues?
No, not at all. Did it the first try.
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on.
Place the gems. Okay, let's place some gems. Gem 1.
The front of the hall. Done.
Just drop it on the ground, eh? All right. I'm being inconspicuous.
Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
I've never been more inconspicuous than I am right now.
Huh. Blind spot. Done. Back window done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near.
Power brain powers activate.
How's it going on your end?
I'm trying, man.
I'm out of the mirror and the
Would I
jam
like a
is
burrito?
set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate.
I don't like burritos. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look here. That bastard burrito menu. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see what they actually have because I want to know. Menu. Because they might have something I actually want. Well, they got bowls. They got quesadilla. I'll take a freaking quesadilla, man. If they got quesadillas, yeah, give me a chicken quesadilla with stuff. That one. Then I'll be happy. Thank you for offering.
The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Okay. Wait until the time deal. Okay. Go over here. You've been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break. I'll take a break. Don't worry. I'll take a break at some point. Yo, thanks, Varric. That's a naughty word. It's the name of the thing. What am I supposed to do? Not read it? Quesadillas are super good, and I don't like burritos because I don't like the beans. I don't like the rice and beans, and that's like the main ingredient. So like I'm all about quesadillas. Yeah. Thank you for doing that, Varric. I appreciate it. And I didn't say a bad word. I just read a title. Different Alice. It's fine. This guy's got an itchy butt. Oh.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Ooh, the shiny. He's got the shiny. That was unnecessary. She backhanded that man into oblivion.
Capello.
You, why are you here?
Let's go.
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Breaded. Obviously breaded.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story.
Yes, fried.
So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday.
Yeah, it was me.
Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up.
I want a no burrito. No, quesadilla. It's probably the question is the chicken. The question that you're not hearing is it what do you want the chicken to be? Hi, shenanigans. It's do you want it fried chicken or do you want breaded chicken? I'll take fried chicken, but I like breaded chicken, so you can't go wrong with either one. Whatever you do, just make sure it's got skin and calories. I'm doing okay, Alice, and good to see you, shenanigans. Thank you for being here. That's why I hate Chipotle. No good, yeah, no good options. I don't like the rice and beans thing. It's very filling. Like you walk away with a burrito the size of your, like your head. Pretty good. Oh, you want egg pre-chicken? Okay. It's a way to go. Gross, but all right. Why hell is such a bad word? We cannot talk about the place reserved for the devil and his. We can say hell. It's just usually what we're saying is usually not it. We're not talking about it. We're usually damning something. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Grumpy man. I think I'm gonna go do some stabbing. Hi, I'm Rover. I'm the savior of the world and probably God, I think. I haven't checked all the data blanks.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us.
Don't want rice and beans. I will go to Popeyes for some scrumdiddlyumptious rice, beans, and rice. Yeah, I'll never do that, right? I just don't rice and beans. I like rice and I like beans. I don't like it when they put them together in a wrap. Apparently, I don't know why.
The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind.
Shenanigans on board. There you go.
More losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member.
What is a
I
bowl?
do not take sacrifice lightly.
What is a bowl other than half of a wrap that hasn't been closed? Drink? Nope, I'm good. Don't need a drink. Thank you for offering, though. Pizza and rice are poor people food, so I wouldn't pick it when eating out. You can get that at home. It's true, we do. That is true. We actually had rice and beans the other night. Last night? Yeah, you're right. But I say it this way. I don't want, if I'm going to go out, I don't want to have something I can eat at home. I want to have something I couldn't make myself.
Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
But it's still, just because you don't eat it, doesn't mean it's not half of a wrap. If you were to fold that bowl, which I'm sure you can because it's probably plastic or cardboard, it would become a burrito. See? Oh, just you're doing it wrong, that's all. I'm always right about these things. You have to remember that.
Deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want it to be special. I want, or something, or at least something I can't make myself. Like, for example, I like fettuccine Alfredo is a good example of a food that you could make at home if you went and bought it in a jar. But really, if you're out and you order the fettuccine Alfredo, it's going to taste good. The jar stuff's not going to taste that good, right? So that makes sense. But if I go out and I order like I guess the exception is breakfast, eggs, bacon, toast. You know what I mean? I can make all that at home. But I'm out. And who doesn't like breakfast? I just want something that's not easy. I want the chef to work for it.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point?
I think you're not armed and I am. That's what I think.
My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
Because of your burrito error? I'm sorry, man. You betrayed the family. Now you have to die. We're gonna get you some cement shoes.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal?
See, you said my right at the end there.
You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
We're so in public, man. Like, there's so much public. Are you gonna try to fight me now? Because I will shoot you so hard. I'm gonna do that last Starfighter maneuver where you just spin. What do they call that? The rosette or the rose or something like that. And then everybody dies. There we go. Told you. Hello.
Fall for me, will you?
Fall for me? Like
Then, let's fall together.
Eh? I know, right? That was pretty good. Although I'm not sure I could keep up. Death Blossom. That was called Death Blossom. Very good. I love me some Last Starfighter. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. Right until the guy took his eyeballs out. I did not like that part. Never liked that part. That part creeped me out something
people
fierce.
have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void.
Hey, Rocco. Good to see you, man.
No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause.
I absolutely
the order
do.
will realize this soon enough.
I have 48 glorious ounces of it in my Yeti cup. I bought a cheap cup. Remember, guys, I told you before. Is that not working either? All right, whatever. I will drink. Thank you for that. I did forget that it was there.
This is it.
What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I bought a really cheap thermal mug. It was like $8 and it was that size. But I could taste the metal the whole time. It was really gross. And so I wanted to make sure that I still like the big cup. So my wife got me a Yeti for my birthday, and it's so good. It's heavy without the water. You can tell it's got some science built into it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I that's what I'm saying, right? It's not good. I Googled it and I'm like, can't be good for me. It can't be good that I'm tasting the water. Like, I drink distilled water, and so it's not in the water. It's definitely in the cup. And so I'm like, okay, that's not good, right? And the internet's like, probably not. So I threw that away. Tara, I've been thinking maybe I should join a gang. Water does not have taste. Not distilled water. It's cold. Thank you for the sub, Ferric. I appreciate it. There you go, rock on. Now you're subbed. You're the man, Ferric. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Despite our differences in burrito technology appreciation. What do you want about now? This dude wants to join a gang. Did I go to the wrong spot? I'm serious. I'm just a guy with no talent. Seems like impossible for me to get ahead in life. This can't be the right place. I don't think I'm in the right spot. This guy, yeah, no, I'm not in the right spot. I talked to the wrong
Wind guide
people.
me.
There we go. Hello? There we go. Out of my way. I'm walking here. What do I do with the shurikens? I mean, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. But some of it's kind of broken. So I'm gonna have to do it over the weekend. I'll have to make it work better.
Rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season.
You know, actually, one of my favorite things when I was in the States, in the United States of America, in the land of the free and the home of the brave, my favorite thing was to go to KFC. Like, it was really good, and they had bowls at KFC, and it was just like slimy potatoes, chicken nuggets, and some corn or whatever on top with some gravy. So good, like so good. The other thing that was really good is I went to Quiznos. I really like the Quiznos. I did it way better than Subway. And then the last one was because I was living in Cleveland. I was in Parma, Ohio, and there was a burger joint that was there. I know, right? I know. Dinner. The KFC bowl. Yeah, I love me some KFC bowl. But there was a burger joint that was there, and it was wild because it was a big brown building. It looked like not an office building, but it definitely didn't look like a restaurant. You couldn't go into it. You had to park outside. The waitresses or whatever servers or whatever would come up to you, take your order, and they'd bring you the burger, right? And it was the slimiest, by the time you got it from the kitchen to you and you opened it up, both buns were like dissolved, and it was like so, but it tasted so good. Like it was beyond good. Like I remember eating that thing and being like, this is the best burger I've ever had. How is it possible that it looks this terrible but tastes that good? Making it home. Yeah, I know. Exactly. KFC bowl, it's not that hard. It's just mashed potatoes and corn and popcorn chicken. Not rocket surgery.
I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains.
Uh-huh.
That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days.
That would make a bummer. Zip up your boots, young lady.
But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away.
No, you wouldn't be. It like you literally. It's a place in
calm.
In Cleveland.
I found
Parma.
my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
I like that they gave her the fist pump animation. I hope we get to use it a lot. But yeah, dude, like seriously, it's crazy how the that burger was. And so therefore, then I discovered Five Guys. Right after I'd been eating that burger for a while, I discovered Five Guys, which I'd never been to Five Guys before. I don't know why. I just don't think we ever had one. And now to me, Five Guys is the best burger you can get. A&W, close second. Five Guys is number one though. Look at the water in this gotcha game. Look at that water effects. I can tell you what this place is. This is free. Free. Look at those drips. Come on.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover.
You're welcome. So are you slowly walk into the water and just disappear when I take over?
My
as
girl
head of the
could
family?
not have accomplished this without your assistance.
Yeah, she is very dim. I completely agree with you. She is capable enough on her own, except she can't tie up her boots enough. Her zipper, both of them got stuck.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
I contain two different substances of power inside
What
of me.
he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping
Sup, dude?
secrets from me, huh?
I am very powerful. You knew that though.
I've been curious. You entered that
Cleveland
floor
does.
and delivered his gun.
No, it
to me.
doesn't.
How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
I honestly, dude, called play Francesco when? Who's Francesco? Which Francesco? Drew Cleveland is not good. Oh, that guy? Oh man. Yeah, all right. I just got it. It's a red tie, a gray sweater, a turtleneck, another jacket, and then how many jackets? 3. One turtleneck, and then a shirt? No, that's a jacket. And then another jacket. It's got at least 3 layers. And it got to somehow attach a tie to a collarless shirt. That'll be a challenge. Then there's a cape. Yeah. and then go to church. Yeah, let's go. No, Cleveland's not good. I lived there for a while. Cleveland is it's not a nice city. Not like, you know how usually you're like, oh, it's not a nice place, but it has the. It doesn't have the anything. Not a nice place. I'll let you know next time about all my adventures. I'm here to help you.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Hold on, I think I have to ban Donnie. Five Guys isn't all that great. Their burgers are good, but they are expensive. That is true. Maybe the last time I got a burger, it seemed small, especially for the price. Yeah, no, okay. I was talking about taste. Cleveland, Ohio, yeah. I was talking about taste. To me, it's the best tasting burger. A&W is the second best tasting burger. The one that would go in between those two is Harvey's. And the reason that Harvey's doesn't get it to be number 1 or 2 is because Harvey's is completely dependent on the one you go to. Doesn't matter if you go to Five Guys. A&W is always good. But that middle, it could be cold. It can be gross. It can be done wrong. It could be inside out. It could be way too much of something. It's a bit of a, Harvey's is pretty good. A Harvey's Angus burger is really good unless it's cold and gross. So I can't rank it as high. Cleveland Art Museum, I guess. Yeah, come to Ottawa. We have a better one. Have you ever Culver's Butter Burger? I have not. That sounds like it's meant to kill me. Are you trying to off me, Don?
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt.
I don't hate Cleveland. I just don't like Cleveland. I want to be polite. I've been to a bunch of places now, and it's like they're the only one place in the whole world that I just was just like, that's not a great place, and that's Cleveland. Come to Minnesota and Wisconsin. Rock and roll. Zach's showing up. No. Yeah. Have you been to Cleveland? Tell me what part's good. I agree. The art museum's actually quite nice. Yes, they have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They got a big stamp. The stamp's kind of cool. I get that. They got a Hard Rock Cafe. They have the basketball people. You know, whatever. But honestly, but okay. But it's I did for a year and a half. I lived in Parma, Ohio. Okay, wait. So, all right. That just seals the deal of how bad Cleveland is. Zach, you're just working in my favor here. But yeah, it's law down there, Bionic. So here's the question: maybe you've had it? So in Parma, Ohio, on Broadview, the big long road where the church was, whatever, big long road. There's a burger joint there. You ever go to Parma? You ever go to a burger joint in a big brown building, just kind of in a parking lot, in the middle of nowhere? I don't know if you've ever been there, but if you have, maybe you could back me up on the world's greasiest, tastiest burger.
There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
You'd move to Ohio? Ohio's nice, I guess. You're next to me. I can come visit. I just have to drive through Pennsylvania.
I see. I'll take care of the rest.
If I were to move to the States, I'd like to say I'd move to Florida, but to be honest, there's way too many bugs and craziness down there, and tornadoes and hurricanes. Like I can't do that. So like I would end up moving to like, I don't know, Colorado. It's like a lateral move. No, they grease the grill in butter. Yeah, okay. Culver's became my favorite burger, and it's like they have something called Concert Mixer, kind of like a DQ Blizzard, but more stuff. Frozen custard. Oh wow, interesting. That sounds good. The weirdest thing that I wish I would have tried. I don't think I tried it. I think I said I tried it, and then I realized after I didn't try it. I think I was just there where it was, and that's a chocolate cake shake, where they take a piece of chocolate cake and they put it in a blender and they give it to you as a shake. I thought that might be interesting. Now I need to make a trip to Parma. I can get you the address. I'd have to probably drive it on Google Maps before I could find it, but it's basically like across from Redeemer Baptist Church, which doesn't exist anymore. Bugs are assigned different. Yet, nope. I don't like bugs or wildlife.
But before that,
she stabs him. Blech! She shanks Grandpa. The family's mine now. Pushes him into the river. Splash. Are you leaving?
yes. What, miss me already?
No, but I'm gonna keep trying to aim. What's the joke? But my aim's getting better. I got it. Getting late in the stream. Brains aren't working.
No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. You're absolutely right. Unless I die,
That's
or you
my
die.
favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion.
Sounds good. I'm not
Capital
pulling for you though.
ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
She won't be on my team. I'm not pulling for her. I already got Zhezhi. That's all I needed. Got really cool graphics when you fight with her. I'll be honest, it's cool. You know, like I thought about it, but if I had the choice between Zhezhi's weapon and her, I'll take the weapon.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as cat's eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this.
Ooh, what's that? Is it expensive? How much does it sell for?
As I said, every member gets a token that matches their code name. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you.
What is it? Oh, it's a cat's eye. I thought that big line was a reflection. That is a cat's eye gem in a little housing. Oh, that's kind of cute. Do I put it in my hair? It looks like it goes in my hair.
I know someone like you won't stay just for me.
Zhezhi saw it. Oh, yeah.
And joining the
Let's go.
Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
Yeah, definitely not. It's not. I have to go save the world, man. I can't stay here. I just came here because I needed a vacation.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Aw, that's nice. That's nice. Give me some stuff for winning. Let's go. Stuff. Not enough, but such is life. All right, let's go see if we can gather some wishes. All right, here we go. When you get 3 of them, boom. That's good. Tales from the Isles. Should be able to grab a few more of these. No. What? Where? Oh, it opened. It unlocked. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe it was going to give me some cool stuff. It did not. Trophies. You get a few more. 1 trophy? Lame. I mean, I didn't do much fighting, so obviously I'm not going to get much. And Pioneer Podcast? Lame. Do I get wishes? Give me wishes, give me wishes, give me wishes. I got 1. That's not bad. Okay. What was the last place I can go? Oh, yeah. Right here. Cool. Let's do it. Let's see how many times we can convene. I can convene 4 times. First, we're going to start with this one because we only have 1 of them. You never know. Something cool could happen. I've actually had a lot of really good luck on stream. Stream has done well for me. We want this weapon right here. Let's go. Well, fiddlesticks. Really? That sucks. I can't even get more. Bummer. Oh, I could have got that. I should save up for that. Anyway, whatever. I'll do 1 more. Just for fun. For funsies. No luck today. I thought I was going to be able to wish for the weapon. But you have to buy special weapon ones. And what I got is for the actual character. Right? So, not really what I was looking for. Should I pull for Carlotta 3 times just to see what happens on stream? You want to see what happens on stream if I pull 3 times? You never know. Could happen. Probably not though. In 3? Let's see. I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. Could happen though. It is random. They say it could be. Who's here? I am done streaming like 2 minutes. Last time. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Let's go. Nothing. I don't get a Carlotta. That's okay, though. That's okay, there. I don't mind. I don't actually like her play style, so it's really not that big a deal. Whew! I mean, you gotta throw it in there and see what happens. You never know. These gotcha games, sometimes they pay out, sometimes they don't. Not that it's gambling, it's just that I'm taking, stuff that I've earned and I'm putting it into a machine that is random so I can try to get something I want and don't know if I can get it for sure. That's not gambling. What are you talking about? Let's raid out. Who can I raid out to? I don't know. Thank you for being here, you guys. Let's raid Wolfler. He's great. I this is my last stream of the week. I'm back on Monday. We're back on Minecraft Monday. We're gonna do Maturity Monday, where we talk about Bible stuff. By God's grace, this works. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. We'll talk about creator stuff. Wednesday, we're gonna be check-in Wednesday, where I take a topic from the Discord and I do a deep dive. This week we did burnout and overwork, and we talked about it for like 2 straight hours. So, that was a big deal. And then Thursday we usually play a game. I'm thinking about playing Final Fantasy until Final Fantasy comes out. Let me know if that's a good idea. Is it a terrible idea? A good idea? I think it's a good idea. But I always think my ideas are good ideas. Gambling your time for viewers. There you go. You never know who's going to show up and how many. True enough. I appreciate you guys being here. Come say hi to Wolf. He's a great guy. Come meet Wolfler. He's a really good guy. Really, really helpful. Big friend of the channel. Big friend to me. Good guy. Okay. See you guys on Monday or in the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord. It's a great place.